Hello, everyone, and welcome inside the broadcast booth here at historic Corbett Field for tonight's matchup between the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs and the visiting Hastings Sodbusters. I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. You are listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network, which includes AM 1390, KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and, of course, ExpeditionLeague.tv for a video stream. We thank you so much for joining us on a beautiful Tuesday evening here in Corbett Field. Don't forget to interact with us on social media, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs across their social media platforms, and, of course, at the Cullinator 34 on Twitter. Love to hear where you're listening from, what you think about the game so far. Well, last night was a fun one. Sabre Dogs had to work from behind to pick up an 8-4 win. E.J. Rennell had a grand slam in the bottom of the 8th. Just an absolutely huge moment for him as he continues a monster season for the Sabre Dogs. Take a listen to a couple of the top plays from last night's game right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. As Alex Hay lifts this one to left center, and it is going to be caught by the center fielder, Doherty, and tagging and scoring from third base is Jack Schuler. Sabre Dogs lead it 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Now Schmidt looking at the runner at third. Delivers the payoff pitch. Chauncey puts it in play to the shortstop, throwing over to first, and just getting Chauncey Callier on the play is Earps. However, DJ Lewis will score from third on the play. Chauncey Callier thought for sure he had legged out a single. Instead, now 2 outs with the runner on third. A 3-2 lead now for Hastings. Here's Alex Hay. Schmidt takes a look at the runner. Delivers to Schuler, who puts it over the head of the shortstop and into left field. There's going to be a play at the plate as Rennell crosses the plate standing. The throw got away from the left fielder, Colby Force, and we are all tied up on the RBI knock by Jack Schuler. A brand new ball game in the bottom of the 7th. And now Holland puts that one through into right field. Holland will have a single. Rounding for home, here comes the throw, sliding in his Skeggs, and now advancing to second and third are the runners. Tie game again. It is 4-4 in the bottom of the 8th. Just an awesome game last night here on the Sabre Dogs Network. E.J. Rennell showing that this team really just doesn't not have a quit in them. They continue to fight even when they're down. Several come from behind victories. They had a walk-off just the other night. Chauncey Callier came through in the clutch. Earlier today, we were able to catch up with Hunter Holland. He hit that game-tying RBI single to tie it up at 4 apiece in the bottom of the 8th before E.J. Rennell took the lead. And Megan Von Barron chatted with him before the start of this game.
I'm Megan Von Barron, and this is Sabre Dog Spotlight with Hunter Holland. You hit the game-tying RBI single last night. What does it say about your team to have a new guy step up to the plate every day and come through?
It's definitely big. Our lineup's deep, and we all know that it doesn't matter what we're going through individually. I mean, the game's going to come down to it, and we have faith that anyone in our lineup can come through.
You guys seem to come back every time you get behind. What does you attribute that to?
I mean, we just know how good we are, and I mean that with the utmost humility. We know we're a good group of guys, and it's going to be very tough to beat us. So when we get down, we don't get worried. We just wait for our opportunity.
You guys are in a 5-game win streak right now. How do you keep that hunger to keep on going?
We just hold ourselves to a higher standards than I think most teams do. So, I mean, losses aren't necessarily okay with us. It's a building point, but we expect to win, and that's what we set forth to do every day when we come out here.
Where does that higher standard come from? Is it from within the team, or is it from the coaching staff?
I think it comes from, several different aspects, mainly the coaches, but all of us too. I mean, we're all serious athletes who hold ourselves to a higher standard too, so we just gel very well.
Thanks, Hunter.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Megan. Hunter Holland chatting with Megan Von Barron before the game here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem, introduce you to the starting lineups for both teams as we continue with coverage with Sabre Dogs baseball here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, the YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv. I'm Colin Holt. We'll see you on the other side of this break as we continue the pregame show live from Corbett Field.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare.
I'm Ben Smith, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
What's so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fans, another big round of applause for
Another rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner here at Corbett Field. Sabre Dogs taking on the Hastings Sodbusters in Game 2. Game 1 was a Souris Valley victory. Well, the Sabre Dogs come into tonight's matchup with a record of 15-8. They're in a virtual tie for first place in the Lewis division with the Badlands Big Sticks, who are at 14-7. So they're no games back. But as far as winning percentage goes, Badlands has a slight edge, so Souris Valley currently technically in second place in the Lewis division. But once again, a virtual tie atop the Lewis division of the Expedition League. Sabre Dogs on a 5-game winning streak, looking to keep the things rolling here against the Hastings Sodbusters in Game 2. This is Game 7 of an 8-game homestand for the Sabre Dogs. They'll head out on the road on Thursday. Here's how the two teams line up, starting it off with the Hastings. Tyler Doherty will lead off out at center field. Riley Donahue, the first baseman, will bat second. Sean Borrowdale, the right fielder, bats third. The designated hitter, Jake Oblas, will bat cleanup. Carter Elliott bats fifth. He's the third baseman. Colby Force, the left fielder, will bat sixth. And then Brooks Asher, the catcher. Josh Earps, the shortstop. And Anthony DeSantis, the second baseman, go 7, 8, and 9 in the Hastings order. Souris Valley looks like this at the plate. E.J. Rennell bats leadoff for the Sabre Dogs. He's out at center field per usual. Jack Schuler at shortstop in his usual spot. He bats second. Mason Dennison, the third baseman, bats third in the lineup. The cleanup hitter is Chauncey Callier. He's out in right field. Bragg Easton back in the lineup as the designated hitter. He bats fifth. DJ Lewis will be the number 6 batter. He is a left fielder. Brock Bockham, the second baseman, will go number 7 in the lineup. Then Justin Glover, first baseman, and Ben Smith round out the rest of the order. Smith is behind the plate tonight for the Sabre Dogs. On the bump for Hastings, Trevin Lotharp, a left-hander. He wears number 6. And then Austin Carter will get his first start for the Sabre Dogs. Played infield last night and has pitched some relief for Souris Valley, but he will start for the first time tonight. Wearing number 18, he is a right-handed pitcher. When we come back, first pitch right here on the Sabre Dogs radio network. Souris Valley in the dark blue tops, the white pants, and the Carolina blue caps. Their dugout is on the right side of your radio dial. As far as Hastings goes, they're wearing the green tops, the gray pants, and the green caps. Their dugout is on the left side of your radio dial. I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. We'll see you with first pitch here on the Sabre Dogs radio network, 1390 KRRZ, YouTube, and ExpeditionLeague.tv.
Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reduce tummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
You thought your favorite Pizza Ranch pizza couldn't get any better. Now imagine that favorite pizza on Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust. That's right, craveable, gooey, 100% cheesy goodness inside the crust. Try Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust on buffet, carryout, or delivery. For crust that says cheese, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball!
Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
I'm Austin Carter, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Thanks, Jack.
And welcome back in the press box at Corbett Field. A fun one about to go down between the Hastings Sodbusters and the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Right here on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, I'm Cullen Holt. We appreciate you tuning in on a Tuesday evening. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz, and the leadoff batter, Tyler Doherty for Hastings. A right-handed hitter to face the righty, Austin Carter, on the bump for Souris Valley. First to him, he swings at it, pops it to right field, and it is going to get foul, backing out of play.
First pitch was at 7:05 on a swell 79-degree day.
Well, Austin Carter is a Loyola Marymount University guy. He didn't play in the field for LMU. That one is popped up, shallow right field foul territory. Justin Glover, the first baseman, steps off the bag. He squeezes it, and that's the first out here in the top of the first.
First baseman number 23, Riley Donahue.
Riley Donahue now at the plate. A left-handed hitter out of Abilene Christian. One out, nobody on in the top of the first. Takes the first pitch outside. Donahue hit .311 with 21 RBIs for Abilene Christian. Sean Borrowdale is on deck for Hastings. Next pitch swung on and missed by Donahue. Well, Austin Carter went 23 2/3 innings at Loyola Marymount with a 6.4 ERA. 1-1 count. Another wave and a miss there for W. And now he's down in the count 1-2. Carter delivers off the end of the bat, and it is fought off by Donahue. Well, Carter had 17 strikeouts and an 0-1 record at LMU. He was at third base last night for Souris Valley. That one is tipped straight back. Staying alive is Donahue. For Souris Valley, Austin Carter is hitting .458 in 24 at-bats. Now he's in the starting rotation as that one is spun down the line and foul on the third base side. So still alive at 1-2 is Riley Donahue. Carter is set. Delivers to Donahue. High fastball. Donahue just absolutely clobbers it to right field. On a line, it's going to get down for a base hit. And now 1 out, 1 runner on for Sean Borrowdale.
Now batting right fielder number 29, Sean Borrowdale.
Borrowdale out of Mesa Community College. He'll be at Benedictine University starting next season. He hit .271 with 19 RBIs at Mesa Community College. Right-handed hitter with a runner on first and 1 out in the top of the first inning. Swings at the first pitch and comes up empty. Good-looking pitch from Carter, 0-1. Pretty similar lineup to last night for Hastings. Borrowdale was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Carter delivers the 0-1. Inside, fought off by Borrowdale. No balls and 2 strikes. On deck now is Jake Oblas, the cleanup hitter. Borrowdale stands in there in an 0-2 hole. Carter delivers. Pitch goes outside, 1-2. Everybody else around the Expedition League playing tonight, so we've got a full slate of 4 games on the EL scoreboard. Carter delivers a pitch inside. Check swing, runner goes. Throw down from Smith is not going to be in time. Then overrunning the bag and getting tagged out by Brock Bockham is the runner Donahue, and that is out number 2. What a play by the Sabre Dogs defense. And now the third base coach for Hastings has some words for the base umpire. 2-2 count now, 2 outs, and nobody on. Top of the first action. Austin Carter is set for the 2-2. Borrowdale currently, as he strikes out swinging to end the inning. He was hitting .259. That is how the top of the first comes to a close. E.J. Rennell, Jack Schuler, and Mason Dennison will hit in the bottom of the frame as we introduce you to the Sabre Dog lineup. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at High Air Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops.
I'm EJ Rennell, and you listen to Sabre Dogs on the radio.
EJ Rennell leads things off for the Sabre Dogs. As we head to the bottom of the first, it is no score on the Sabre Dogs radio network. I'm Colin Holt. It'll be Rennell, Schuler, and Dennison hitting in this inning. Rennell, a right-handed hitter. He had the go-ahead grand slam. Swings at the first pitch and bounces it foul on the third base side. Rennell, a right-handed hitter out of Chattahoochee Valley Community College. He's finished up his sophomore season there. 0-1 count. Gets a piece of that one, thumps it foul, and it rolls into the left field foul territory. Rennell has had an absolutely awesome season for Souris Valley so far, to put it mildly. Currently hitting .500, and that one is lifted to left field. It's going to one-hop now, two-hop the wall. And Rennell will have a leadoff double here in the bottom of the first for the Sabre Dogs. E.J. Rennell never ceases to amaze. Jack Schuler now with a runner on second and nobody out. He's at the plate. Hitting .286 currently. He's had 17 RBIs so far this season. That's third on the team. Right-handed hitter. To face the lefty, Trevin Lothorpe. Lotharp collected a 2-4 record. Finished the season with an 8.76 ERA out of Knox College. First pitch misses to Schuler, who's out of Frisco, Texas. He's a Bucknell University guy. He's been a rock on defense for Souris Valley at the shortstop position. 1-0 count to him now from Lotharp. Swings at it and misses. Mason Dennison in the on-deck circle. One count to Schuler. Schuler stands in there. Lotharp is ready. Delivers. Pitch misses away from the zone. 2-1 goes the count to Jack Schuler. Schuler appeared in 10 games for Bucknell. At one point, he led this team in RBIs. He just finished up his freshman season. 2-1 is the count to Schuler. Next pitch to him, and he pushes it foul on the first base side, out of play. Well, last night, Jack Schuler was 2 for 4 with an RBI and a strikeout. Two count now to Schuler. Lotharp takes a peek at the runner, delivers. Schuler along the line, it's fair. Snagged by the third baseman, Elliott. The throw over to first is just in time to get Jack Schuler. So E.J. Rennell remains at second. Mason Dennison will be at the plate with 1 out.
Third baseman from the University of West Florida, number 3, Mason Dennison.
Dennison currently hitting .274. He's out of West Florida. Had a good season for the Argos this last year. He hit .236, drove in 21 runs as a sophomore. Lotharp delivers the first pitch to him and misses below the zone, 1-0. We've had the same umpiring crew here for all 7 of these home games. They've been rotating as far as positions go. As Lotharp steps off the back of the rubber, and Rennell goes back to second base. Chauncey Callier now in the on-deck circle with 1 out. He's the cleanup hitter. Dennison stands in there, 1-0 count, and he lifts it to right field. It is hanging up, and the right fielder, Borrowdale, makes the catch. Rennell will advance to third base and slide it safely, with the throw being cut off. So Rennell at third, Chauncey Callier at the plate with 2 outs.
Number 10, Chauncey Callier.
Callier having a good season for himself out of Lurleen B. Wallace Community College. Currently hitting .352 for the Sabre Dogs. Right-handed hitter. Lotharp's first pitch to him. Check swing. Off-speed pitch misses high. 1-0. Last night, Callier was 1 for 4 with an RBI. 1-0 count with 2 outs, runner on third. Swings at that one off the glove of the pitcher. Callier going to try to leg it out, and he is thrown out just in time. And so the Sabre Dogs threaten, but they cannot push a run across in the first inning. We head to the second. Jake Oblas, Carter Elliott, and Colby Forrest, the batters, due up for Hastings when we return in a score of this ball game.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydro massage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask. Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
I'm Hunter Holland, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
Jake Oblas leads off the inning. First pitch to him, called strike one, 0-1. Three batters hit in the top of the first for Hastings. One of them got on base with a single but was thrown out stealing. Carter delivers the 0-1 well inside. And the count goes 1-1. Carter Elliott on deck, Colby Force in the hole for Hastings. Scoreless in the top of the second on the Sabre Dogs network. As that one's off the end of the bat and pushed out into left field, it's going to be just fair. Two hops the wall. Rounding for second now is Oblas, and he is going to be in with a stand-up double. So a leadoff extra base hit for Jake Oblas to bring up Carter Elliott.
Now batting, third baseman number 22.
Elliott out of Minnesota State. Currently hitting .279. Was not in the lineup for Hastings last night. Carter checks the runner and delivers the first pitch to him, and it's pushed foul deep on the right field side. Out of play. So 0-1 to Elliott with Force on deck. Austin Carter with a strikeout in the top of the inning, or top of the first, that is. He delivers an 0-1 off the end of the bat, pushed to the second baseman where Bauckham scoops it up, throws over to Glover, and that is the first out of the inning. Advancing to third on the play is Oblas, and that'll bring up Colby Force.
Number 26, Colby Force.
Well, Force is currently hitting .375. He's out of Cal State Northridge, a left-handed hitter. First pitch to him from Carter, and it's ball one. Next pitch fouled off by Colby Force, who's in left field, same place he was last night when he had a 1-for-4 evening with an RBI and a strikeout. Next pitch swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Colby Force. Force stands in there, 1-2 count. 2 hops to Brock Bauckham at second. He'll have 1 play to first. That's the second out, and scoring on the play is going to be Jake Oblas. So it's 1-0 Hastings here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Brooks Asher.
Now batting for the Sodbusters, catcher number 1, Brooks Asher.
Asher out of Kansas University. Pitch misses low and away. He's a right-handed hitter. He hit .385 with 4 strikeouts in 13 at-bats for Kansas. Another pitch low and away off the glove of Smith. So 2-0 now to Asher. Currently hitting .317 for Hastings as Carter delivers the 2-0. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Two outs here, nobody on in the top of the second. A run has scored for Hastings, the first run of the ball game for either team. Now Carter delivers, swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 is now even. So Brooks Asher, who was up 2-0 early in this count, now finds himself with 2 strikes. Carter delivers, just misses off the plate, and we've got a full count now to Brooks Asher.
All right,
2 outs and nobody on.
Our pitcher is a Sabre Dogs full count.
Next pitch from Carter, and that one is in the dirt to send Asher down to first base with a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Josh Earps.
Now batting shortstop, number 9, Josh Earps.
Earps is out of Sacramento State University. Currently hitting .175 as a left-handed hitter for Hastings. Runner on first as Carter looks over his shoulder to check the runner. Now he delivers. And the pitch is low. 1-0 count now to Josh Earps. Anthony DeSantis, the 9-hole hitter, is on deck. Carter delivers, and that one is skied to shallow center field. Jack Schuler coming back from the shortstop position. He makes the grab, and that is the end of the top of the second. Hastings does push across a run, however. They lead at 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second inning. Bragg Easton, DJ Lewis, and Brock Bockham hitting when we come back.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to the fun, sky's the limit.
I'm Alex Hay, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Bragg Easton leads off this inning for the Sabre Dogs. Was not in the lineup last night. He's from Davis and Elkins College. He'll be transferring to USC Beaufort come next season. He's a left-handed hitter as he stands in there. First pitch to him, he takes it upstairs. 1-0 to Easton. He's hitting .241 currently for Souris Valley. Has played a little bit of everything, outfield mostly. That one's hit through into right field and a leadoff single for Bragg Easton. And DJ Lewis will be at the plate. A runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. It is 1-0 Hastings on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. DJ Lewis, who has done a lot of pitching in the starting rotation for the Sabre Dogs, is currently hitting .538 at the plate. Right-handed hitter with a runner on first. First pitch to him he takes, and it's in there for a called strike one. Brock Baucom is on deck now with nobody out. From the stretch, Lotharp delivers. Another called strike to Lewis, 0-2. Now Lotharp is going to throw over to first. Easton goes sliding back. Bragg Easton on the bases this season for Souris Valley. Has not yet stolen a base. So scouting report-wise, he's not much of a threat, but he is a fast guy. Lewis pops that one up. It's going to drift foul and out of play on the right field side, so still an 0-2 hole for DJ Lewis. He's out of the University of Cumberland's. Utilized his redshirt season this last year. Swings at that pitch and tips it back into the glove of the catcher, Asher. And that's a strikeout for out number one. Brock Baucom now at the plate, a left-handed hitter, with one out in the bottom of the second. Baucom, the 7-hole hitter, has a throw over to first. Sends Bragg Easton back to the bag. Baucom out of Emmanuel College, swings at that pitch, comes up empty-handed, 0-1. He's currently hitting .364. His on-base percentage is .424. 0-1 count. He showed bunt and pulled it back. The pitch missed the spot, and it's 1-1. A 1-0 Hastings lead here in the bottom of inning number 2. Baucom at second base tonight. From the stretch, Lotharp delivers a pitch low and away. 2-1 now to Brock Baucom. Justin Glover in the on-deck circle. Following DJ Lewis's strikeout. Baucom with a 2-1 count, and he skies that one to left field. Tracking over there is Force. He makes the grab. And a runner at first with 2 outs now for Justin Glover. Glover currently hitting .172 for Souris Valley. He's hit some bombs recently, though. He hit .301 at Eckerd College in his sophomore season. He's a left-handed hitter. Bragg Easton is standing at first base. Ben Smith is on deck with 2 outs. Bottom of the second, a 1-0 Sodbuster lead. That pitch is upstairs. A ball and no strikes. Glover originally from Clearwater, Florida. Lotharp checks the runner at first. Pitches outside. 2-0 now to Glover. He can play catcher, but he's most useful at first base for Souris Valley. They've got 2 solid catchers in Alex Hay and Ben Smith, who's actually behind the plate tonight. Next pitch to Glover. Misses away again. 3 balls and no strikes. So Glover way ahead in the count against Lotharp. And that's a 4-pitch walk issued to Justin Glover. Heads down to first base with a Ben Smith taken off of his catch. It's up to the plate as a right-handed hit. Friday night, Smith yard, his first home run of this. He's the 9-hole hitter with 2 runners on and 2 outs in the bottom of the second. His team is down by 1. Stands in there to face Lotharp. He's hitting .294 this season for Souris Valley. Lotharp takes a look at the runner at second and then delivers a pitch off the zone. 1-0 to Ben Smith. Ben Smith also out of Bucknell. A 1-0 count to him. Started 5 games for Bucknell. As a catcher, originally from Washington. Swings at that pitch, but he pops it up foul. And out of play, 1-1 goes the count. E.J. Rennell, who represents the top of the Souris Valley lineup, is on deck with a 2-out situation for Ben Smith. Smith hit .267 in those 5 games. Next pitch to him, and he skies this one to left field. Turning and running back is Force at the wall. He's on the warning track, and he makes the catch. So that is how the second inning will end. The Sabre Dogs threaten. They strand 2 runners, and we will be headed to inning number 3. Hastings 1, Souris Valley nothing on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network.
The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
You thought your favorite Pizza Ranch pizza couldn't get any better. Now imagine that favorite pizza on Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust. That's right, craveable, gooey, 100% cheesy goodness inside the crust. Try Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust on buffet, carryout, or delivery. For crust that says cheese, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball!
Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air.
Hi, I'm Brock Balcom, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs here on Sabre Dog Radio.
Now hitting second baseman, number 11, Anthony
Well, it's Anthony DeSantis, the 9-hole hitter who leads things off for Hastings. Here we are in the top of the third on the Sabre Dogs radio network. I'm Colin Holt, and the Hastings Sodbusters have taken a 1-0 lead in the top of the second. Here to the third inning. Carter delivers the first pitch. Popped up foul territory. Glover running over. He's going to run out of room. It's going to get back and out of play. And that will be an 0-1 count now to DeSantis, who's a right-handed hitter out of the University of Kansas. It'll be DeSantis, Doherty, and now Ryan Krolikowski, as that one is hit on 3 hops to Dennison. Running, he spins, throws over to Glover, and the throw is off target. Skips away from Glover, but the runner will stay at first. Tyler Doherty now on play. He's the leadoff batter. 0 for 1 with a pop out in foul territory to first base. And Doherty, a right-handed hitter, stands back in there for the first pitch from Carter. 1 runner on with nobody out. He's hitting .338. That pitch misses low. A ball and no strikes. Carter looks over his shoulder, takes a look at the runner. Now he delivers the 1-0 upstairs. 2-0 goes the count to Doherty. Well, Tyler Doherty out of the University of Nebraska, Omaha. A 2-0 count now from Austin Carter. Swing and a miss. Now they'll throw down to second. In safely with a stolen base is Anthony DeSantis. So Ben Smith, he caught a runner stealing back in the first inning as that runner overslid the bag. Not as successful that time, so a runner on second with nobody out. 2-1 count now to Doherty. Carter checks the runner, delivers. This one's to straightaway center. E.J. Raynell is waiting. He makes the play. Now tagging and trying to go to third will be the runner DeSantis, and he is in there standing. Looks like he dropped his gloves as he was heading from second to third. So he goes out and retrieves them. 1 out now for Ryan Krolikowski at the plate. He was not in the starting lineup. Subbed in on defense as a right-handed hitter out of Cloud County Community College. Runner on third with 1 out. Top of the third, Hastings leading at 1-0. First pitch strike delivered by Austin Carter. Sean Barrowdale now in the on-deck circle for Hastings. Austin Carter. And that one is put into the gap in right field. Running a long way, not going to get there is Callier. So that'll one hop the wall. A double for Krolikowski that scores a run. DeSantis crosses the plate, and it is 2-0 Hastings here in the top of the third.
Now batting right fielder number 29, Sean Barrowdale.
Barrowdale now at the plate. He struck out his last time up. Right-handed hitter with a runner on second neck and 1 out. Carter delivers. That one's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Barrowdale has a bright blue bat as they went full color for their pieces of lumber for Star Wars night in Hastings, and he hasn't changed back. Must have had a good night that night. That pitch misses away. 1-1. Well, this is Austin Carter's first start for Souris Valley. First day he was in a Sabre Dog uniform, he pitched in relief. But this is the first time he's gotten the nod. Pitch inside, leaning away from it, is Barrowdale. So 2-1. to the Mesa Community College guy. And that's a pitch that's called a strike from Austin Carter. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. Jake Oblas in the on-deck circle now with 1 out. Runner on second. Carter checks the runner, delivers, swung on and ripped to right field. Coming in is Chauncey Callier. He'll make the snag on the line out. And that'll bring up Jake Oblas, who's 1 for 1 with a double to lead off the second inning. Oblas out of northern Colorado, where he hit .222 in 9 at-bats. Carter delivers the first pitch to him, wave and a miss for Oblas. 2 outs, runner on second, a 2-0 Hastings lead in the top of the third. Oblas swings at that pitch. Lots of height. Drives it to left field. That one is gone. And the Sodbusters have now taken a 4-0 lead on Jake Oblas's 2-run shot to left field.
2-run home run from the Sodbusters designated hitter Jake Oblas.
Sabre Dogs down 4-0 here in the top of the third. Carter Elliott will be at the plate now for Hastings. Austin Carter has had mixed results in his first start for Souris Valley.
Now batting number 22, third baseman, Carter Elliott.
Sometimes he looks really good and delivers some really good stuff. Couple of blemishes, though. 4 runs allowed. 1-0 count as the first pitch misses to Oblas. Or Elliott, that is. 0 for 1 with a ground out to the second baseman. That one bounces in and skips away from the catcher, Ben Smith. So 2-0. Two outs, nobody on. Next pitch just off the plate. So 3-0. Carter Elliott's well ahead. Carter delivers, and that is a called strike. Catches the outside part of the zone. 3-1 goes the count. Well, Colby Force is on deck with 2 outs. Carter delivers the 3-1 and is grounded to short. Schuler makes the play. It hops into Justin Glover in time to get out Carter Elliott. And that is how the third inning will end. We head to the bottom of the third now. Sabre Dogs trailing at 4-0. When we return, it'll be Ben Smith, E.J. Rennell, and Jack Schuler at the plate.
Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn & Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-5500. 3,100.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
E.J. Rennell leads off this inning for Souris Valley. The leadoff batter in the lineup for the Sabre Dogs. First pitch he takes, it's inside. A ball and no strikes. Jack Schuler on deck. Mason Dennison in the hole. Bottom of the third action on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. It is 4-0 Hastings as that pitch is delivered low by Lotharp. 2-0. Not many pitchers in the Expedition League want to pitch to E.J. Rennell right now. His grand slam was well publicized to win it for the Sabre Dogs last night. And that one is rocketed to left field. That one is out of here. E.J. Rennell. He now is tied for the Expedition League lead for home runs. Take a lap, Rennell. And it's 4-1 Hastings. The Chattahoochee Valley Community College guy continues to amaze and dazzle Expedition League fans with his performance this season. Gets the Sabre Dogs on the board with a solo shot there. There's Jack Schuler. Schuler's 0 for 1. He grounded third base last time up. Right-handed hitter. First pitch from Lotharp inside, and it is fought off by Schuler. 0-1. Mason Dennison on deck now. Souris Valley trailing by 3 runs in the bottom of the third. Nobody out, nobody on for Schuler. Takes a pitch up and away. Count goes even, 1-1. Schuler has also stolen 5 bases this season for the Sabre Dogs as Lotharp delivers. He jumps on it and puts it on the ground foul on the left field side. Ball and 2 strikes. Schuler's 6'1", 180 out of Frisco, Texas. A ball and 2 strikes to him. Lotharp delivers, and that pitch misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schuler and Smith are good friends, playing together at Bucknell. They didn't know whether or not they'd be assigned to the same place this summer. Said they were glad that they were. That one's fouled back off the end of the bat for Schuler. So he stays alive, 2-2.
We just hit one over the fence. Let's get behind Jack Schuler and send another one. Let's make some noise.
Schuler stands in there. Lotharp gets the signs. Nobody out. He delivers the 2-2. And Schuler swings at a pitch upstairs, comes up empty, and strikes out for out number 1. Mason Dennison, who flew out to right field his last time up, now at the plate. Corey Thompson coming into this season that Mason Dennison can play all over the field if he wants to, but he's been mostly at third for Souris Valley this season. First pitch to him, he's a right-handed hitter. It's in there for a called strike. Lakeland, Florida has checked in on the Sabre Dogs Network. Looking for some more excitement? Well, we are too. 0-1 count, bounces in to Mason Dennison. So we're all even at 1-1.
Fans, let's hear it for our third baseman, Mason Dennison.
Mason Dennison out of West Florida. The 1-1 is upstairs, misses above the zone, 2-1. Well, Dennison leads the league in stolen bases with 17. The next closest is his teammate Brock Bockham with 14. That pitch is popped up foul behind home plate and out of play. Next closest is Peterson for Pier, who has 10. He has such long strides, it really doesn't take him long to get from base to base. He reaches for that one and flares it into right field. A little bloop single with one out. And Chauncey Callier will come up to bat to have a runner on first. Callier's 0 for 1. He grounded out to the shortstop in his last at bat. This inning was led off with a solo home run by E.J. Rennell, so it's 4-1 Hastings in the bottom of the third. Callier ropes that one to left field on the first pitch, and that is a single. Runners at first and second for Easton now.
Now batting designated hitter from Westland, Michigan,
Pair of singles with one out. So now Easton, who's 1 for 1 with a single, will be at the plate. He's a left-handed hitter. Now the Hastings coach wants to come out and have a quick chat with his pitcher, Lotharp. Chauncey Callier at 1 point was 4th in the league in batting average. He's now 11th. Just outside of the top 10, but still swinging the bat really well. He started the season not as hot as he is currently, so he's really picked it up. That walk-off double on Friday was something to be proud of for sure. Or on Sunday, that is, excuse me. Now Bragg Easton, a left-handed hitter who's 0 for 1, or 1 for 1, steps into the left-handed batter's box to face Lotharp with 2 runners on and 1 out in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Easton, he takes outside part of the plate. It is a called strike. Once again, Easton out of Davis and Elkins College. Going to be at USC Beaufort for his senior year. Takes that pitch inside. 1-1 to Bragg Easton. Currently hitting .267. He's had a pair of home runs this season and 8 RBIs. Lotharp from the stretch now. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-1 count, swing and a miss for Easton. A ball and 2 strikes now. DJ Lewis is on deck, 1 out. Lotharp gets the signs and delivers, and Easton drives this one to shallow center. Coming in and dropping it as he tried to make the catch on the run is Doherty. A run will score. It'll be Mason Dennison, and it's 4-2. So Bragg Easton comes through. It was hit into a tough spot in shallow center. Doherty on the run just could not hang on to it. So now runners at second and third for DJ Lewis.
Now batting left fielder from Santee, California.
DJ Lewis currently hitting .500. He struck out his last time up, so he's 0 for 1. Brock Bauckham is on deck with 1 out. 2 runners in scoring position for Souris Valley. They've already pushed 2 across in this bottom of the third. They trail at 4-2 to Hastings. Lewis is a right-handed hitter. Swings at the first pitch. High couple of hops to the shortstop, and he has it bounce off of his glove. So Chauncey Callier comes in to score. It's a 1-run game, 4-3 in favor of Hastings. First and second are the runners. Can only assume that will be an error on Earps at short. It was a tough hop, but No excuse for having it go in and out of his glove. At shortstop, couple of bizarre plays to put some runners on here for Souris Valley. Brock Bockham now at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. Justin Glover on deck with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Lotharp delivers. Bockham takes, and it's a called strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 5 hits for Souris Valley, 4 for Hastings. Lotharp set to deliver to Bockham from the stretch. Same spot on the pitch. Gets another called strike, 0-2. Brock Bockham was first team all-region in the NCCAA. Lots of talent out of Emmanuel College. That pitch outside, it misses the zone that time. 1-2. Bockham had a 414 on-base percentage, 369 slugging percentage at Emmanuel College. He drove in 26 runs. Now he puts that one on the ground to the second baseman, deep in the hole. He has to scoop it out of his glove, but he's able to make the throw to first. But they couldn't turn 2 on a ground ball, so the runners will be at second and third with 2 outs. Justin Glover will be at the plate.
Number 15, Justin Glover.
Glover's a left-handed hitter. Was walked in his last time up. Ben Smith is on deck now. Second and third of the runners with 2 outs. Bottom of the third, the Sabre Dogs have brought it all the way back and now trail by just 1, 4-3, as both teams have put up 3 runs in this inning. He pops this one up, foul territory, coming over is Elliott, and at the wall, he makes the catch to the left of third base, and that will be the end of the third inning. Sabre Dogs put up 3 runs in the frame, and they trail by 1, 4-3, as we head to the 4th inning on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Colin Holt. We'll see you on the other side of this break.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at @thecullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park.
I'm Hunter Holland, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
First pitch to the leadoff batter, Colby Force. Misses for ball 1. Austin Carter remains on the mound for Souris Valley. Has gone 3 innings, allowed 4 hits, struck out 1. Swing and a miss to even the count up 1-1 from Colby Force, who's 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out to the second baseman in his last time up. It'll be Force, Asher, and then Earps hitting in this one for Hastings. And that one is skied to left field, but it's going to trail back and into foul territory out of play and out of the reach of Mason Dennison. One-two count now to Force. Left-handed hitter to face Carter. Force puts it on the ground. Diving attempt by Justin Glover. It goes under his glove. And that will put a runner at first with nobody out for Brooks Asher. Asher was walked his last time up. So Josh Earps on deck. Asher, not an official at-bat in this one, obviously, with the walk. Cuts at the first pitch. It's just a high fastball from Carter, and he misses 0-1. "4-3 is the Hastings lead in the top of the fourth. Both teams put up a 3 spot in that third inning. Carter delivers. The pitch is outside. 2-1, or 1-1 that is, to Brooks Asher. Well, Asher was not in the starting lineup last night. However, he subbed in at catcher later in the game. That's a called strike delivered by Carter. It makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right-handed hitter is Asher. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout, however, last night, as he swings and misses and strikes out there against Austin Carter. That'll be Carter's second strikeout of the night. Josh Earps with 1 out and a runner on first now at the plate. Left-handed hitter is Earps. He's 0 for 1. Popped out to the shortstop, Jack Schuler, his last time up. 1 out. And now Anthony DeSantis, the 9-hole hitter, is on deck. First pitch, he chops it over the line on the first base side, foul. 0-1. Earps out of Sacramento State. Listed as a righty on the roster, but he's hitting left-handed currently. Carter delivers. Up and away. A ball and a strike now to Josh Earps. Earps stands in there as Carter checks the runner at first. Pushes that one foul on the third base side, out of play. Josh Earps with 3 RBIs this season. Currently hitting 171. Carter takes a peek over his shoulder at the runner. 1-2 count. And he delivers to Earps. And that's strike 3 called. Down goes Earps. 2 consecutive strikeouts for Austin Carter. 2 outs now in this inning for Anthony DeSantis at the plate with a runner on first. In the top of the fourth, it is 4-3 Hastings. DeSantis reached on an error and then stole a base back in the third inning. DeSantis, right-handed hitter out of the University of Kansas. Carter delivers. First pitch skied to shallow right field. Brock Bauckham, the second baseman, on the edge of the infield dirt. He makes the play, and that is how the top of the fourth comes to an end. Sabre Dogs trailing 4-3 on the Sabre Dogs radio network as we move to the bottom of the fourth when we return.
And Wings and Rings Game Time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at High Air Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at High Air Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask.
I'm Ben Smith, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Catcher from Squamish, Washington.
Ben Smith leads off the inning for Souris Valley. Bottom of the fourth action on the Sabre Dogs Network, AM 1390 KRRZ. I'm Cullen Holt. Appreciate you joining us. If you're just with us, it is 4-3 Hastings, as that pitch is upstairs to Ben Smith, the leadoff batter. So a 1-0 count to him with Rennell on deck and Schuler in the hole. Those are the 1-2 batters in the Sabre Dog lineup. Next pitch to Smith, and he drills it to right center field. Making the catch on the run, however, is Doherty, and that is the first out of the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up E.J. Rennell. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a solo home run, because he's E.J. Rennell and he does those things quite often. In fact, he's currently hitting .524. Out of Chattahoochee Valley Community College. He played in 21 games for Chattahoochee Valley. Impressed in those games that he did play in. He hit .233. Originally from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Pitch upstairs to him to start the at-bat. 1-0 count to Rennell. And now Jack Schuler is on deck. Rennell still hasn't reached, as he swings and misses, hasn't reached the minimum number of at-bats per game to register on all of the league-leading charts and graphs. When he does, no doubt he'll be right up there at the top in a lot of categories. Is that blowing away? 2-1 now to E.J. Rennell. Nobody the fourth. It is 4 innings. Sharp still on the mound. He delivers a pitch inside to Rennell. 3-1.
All right, fans, let's get behind E.J. Rennell. Let's get on some basics.
Rennell's a right-handed hitter. He's wearing a sleeve under his uniform on his right arm. And he swings at that pitch, jumps on it a little early to dribble it foul on the third base side.
Fans, one more time, let's make some noise. It's a Sabre Dogs full count.
So now a full count situation to E.J. Rennell. Lotharp, through 3 1/3, has allowed 6 hits and struck out 2. Now the umpire holding off Lotharp as they have to go out and retrieve the ball from left field. But we're back and ready to go for the payoff pitch from Lotharp. There it is. Rennell swings at it and pops it up and over the grandstand. Foul ball to stay alive with a full count for E.J. Rennell. Once again, 1 out, nobody on.
All right, fans, let's hear it for E.J. Rennell.
And we're set to do this all over again The left-handed pitcher Lotharp set to deliver the payoff pitch to the righty Rennell. Rennell swings at it, and this time he slices it foul on the first base side. So he stays alive yet again. The count remains full to E.J. Rennell. Jack Schuler waiting on deck.
Let's hear it.
Lotharp delivers, payoff pitch, and Rennell drives it to left field, but it's going to go foul as it curves away from fair territory and into the Hastings dugout, or bullpen, that is.
And let's get behind E.J.
So Rennell back in the batter's box. Yet another full count situation as he continues to battle against Lotharp. Here's the payoff pitch again. That's up and in on Rennell, and a free base for the leadoff batter in the SaberDog lineup. A one-out walk. And here's Jack Schuler, 0 for 2 with a strikeout his last time up. Schuler currently hitting .278. Right-handed hitter out of Bucknell. Runner on first. He's facing Lotharp. Lotharp delivers the first pitch to Schuler, and he lifts it to right field, but it's going to go foul and land in the bullpen of Souris Valley on the right field side. Bottom of the fourth, Hastings leading 4-3. 6-5, SaberDog on the hits column, and an error for each team. Schuler stands in there. Lotharp from the stretch. 0-1 count to Schuler, throws over to first instead. Rennell walks back to the bag. This is Jack Schuler, who has 17 RBIs and a home run this season. Lotharp delivers a pitch low and away. Asher cocked his arm as if to throw down to first base, but there was no throw. E.J. Rennell remains at first. 1-1 count now to Schuler. Lotharp delivers. Schuler jumps on it, pushes it towards foul territory, and it's going to get out of play. Bit of an early swing for Jack Schuler. Mason Dennison on deck. He's 1 for 2. And Schuler steps back into the box. Runner on first, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Lotharp again, a pickoff attempt at first base that is unsuccessful. So the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Jack Schuler. Lotharp from the stretch delivers, and that'll miss low. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, fans, let's motivate Schuler to get on base. Let's hear it, folks. How loud can you get?
Jack Schuler, righty from Bucknell University, 2-2 count, swings at it, and he pops it foul on the left field side.
Just like that, fans, one more time. It's a SaberDogs.
So he stays alive at 2-2.
Let's still hear it, fans.
Jack Schuler with Rennell threatening from first base. Occupying Lotharp's thoughts as he delivers from the stretch. That pitch misses just outside, and the count goes full to Jack Schuler.
Just early, fans. It's a SaberDogs full count.
Again, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lotharp having to pitch in a full count situation. Delivers yet another payoff pitch against the Souris Valley batter, and Schuler takes him to left field. That'll be in the gap and go all the way to the wall. Rennell being waved home. He's got enough speed to score easily. And a double for Schuler. We've got a tie ball game in the bottom of the fourth. All knotted up at 4 apiece. Mason Dennison now at the plate. A brand new ball game, a runner on second with one out in the bottom of the fourth. Jack Schuler picks up his 18th RBI of the season. Dennison's 1 for 2 with a single in the third inning. Right-handed hitter steps into the box. He's set to face Lotharp. Still no movement in either bullpen. As now a couple of green uniforms head down to the bullpen as if on cue as I say that for Hastings. And that one's taken to straightaway center. Moving around and hanging underneath is Doherty. Tagging and trying to move to third is Schuler. He slides in safely. Ball almost got away, but good coverage by Lotharp, the pitcher, backing up the throw in the third base coach's box to hold Schuler at third. So 2 outs now, a runner 90 feet away for Chauncey Callier. Callier's 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Bottom of the fourth, 4-4. The score on the Sabre Dogs Network. Bragg Easton on deck in a 2-out situation. Lotharp delivers to Callier, swings at the first pitch and pops it up. Shallow right field. Having to run a whole long way is Borrowdale. He's going to get there, though, just a few feet from the line. And that will be out number 3. We will head to the 5th inning and a brand new ball game on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network, AM 1390 KRRZ. I'm Colin Holt, and it is 4-4 as we head to the 5th inning.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at the Cullinator or on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Currently connected to the Dakota Wall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on party. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning, or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about Sleep Inn's Splashdown Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
I'm Bragg Easton, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Well, we'll go 1, 2, 3 through the Hastings lineup here in the top of the 5th inning. Doherty leads off. He's 0 for 2. Popped up to the first baseman and then flew out to center his last time up. He's a right-handed hitter. Carter still on the mound. First pitch to Doherty is in there for a called strike 1. It'll be Doherty, Krolikowski, and Borrowdale for Hastings in this 5th inning. It's 4-4 on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Colin Holt. Thanks for coming back with us. As that one is ripped out into left field, a leadoff base hit now for Tyler Doherty. So 1 on, nobody out for Krolikowski.
First baseman, number 27, Ryan Krolikowski.
Once again, Krolikowski not in the starting lineup. He was subbed in as a defensive substitution for the first baseman, Donahue. And that was in the bottom of the first. So He missed just one at-bat. In his first time up, which was in the third inning, he doubled, so he's 1 for 1. And he puts that one into the gap in left field on the first pitch. Puts a lot of distance on it, rounding for third and getting in safely is the leadoff batter, Doherty. So now runners on the corners with nobody out for Sean Borrowdale. Borrowdale's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fly out to right. Top of the fifth, 4-4 ball game. Borrowdale will be at Benedictine University. SaberDog pitcher Ryan Miller is a Benedictine guy. Austin Carter checks the runner at third and delivers, and that one's over the head of Schuler at short. That'll score a run easily, and Hastings is back on top 5-4 on an RBI single from Sean Borrowdale. 3 singles to lead off this inning, and Corey Thompson will come out to check on Austin Carter. There's definitely some movement in the Souris Valley bullpen, some guys getting loose. Austin Carter is on the mound currently. He is the starter for Souris Valley. Nobody up and throwing yet, as the bullpen catcher for tonight, Alex Hay, goes jogging down there. Seth Kuykendall out of Yakima Valley Community College, only been with the team since this weekend, is up and moving around. The meeting on the mound has been broken up. Kuykendall's a righty, as is Austin Carter. Carter has gone 4 innings for Souris Valley as the starter. And has allowed 9 hits. Struck out 3. And now the pitch to Jake Oblas is low and away with runners on first and second. Still nobody out in the top of the 5th. Oblas is 2 for 2. A double and a home run in this one. Right-handed batter. Carter delivers. And that one just misses low. 2-0 goes to Oblas. Carter Elliott is on deck. Still nobody out. Austin Carter delivers right up the middle. Carter loses his glove as he tries to stop it. He throws to second. Could he get the runner? Yes, he could. So they get the middle runner. Austin Carter stopped the ball with his glove. Then his glove came off. So he scooped up the ball with his bare hand and threw to second. So a fielder's choice for Jake Oblas. And now 1 out, runners on the corners for Carter Elliott. And now the Hastings manager wants the base umpire to check with the first base umpire. See if they can get a different ruling. For now, however, 1 out, runners on the corners for Carter Elliott. Now somebody up and throwing in the Hastings bullpen. It's Daniel Hundley, a right-hander. Now the home plate umpire goes out to discuss it with the rest of his crew. The call on the field was that the runner was out at second, and that call will stand. So once again, runners at the corners. Carter Elliott, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to short in his last at-bat, is at the plate for Hastings. Austin Carter still in the game. If anything, that discussion has given the SaberDog bullpen a little extra time to warm up, if they choose to go there after Austin Carter allowed 3 straight singles to lead off this 5th inning. It is 5-4 in favor of the Sodbusters. Elliott is a right-handed hitter. Carter's a right-handed pitcher. And the first pitch to Elliott, way up and in. Chin music to Elliott. 1-0. Austin Carter out of LMU. Now turns, pickoff attempt to first base, scooped out of the ground by Justin Glover, but unsuccessful in getting the runner. Austin Carter pitched a whole lot of innings in relief of Aaron Kern a couple of starts ago for Kern, when he was pulled early due to being hit by a comebacker to the mound. That pitch fouled off. Count goes 1-1 now.
Where they take pride in the quality of their work.
Well, Elliott out of Minnesota State now has a 1-1 count with 1 out. Runners on first and third. Carter would love nothing more than a grounder-induced double play. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by Smith. 2 balls and a strike. Carter looks over his shoulder, takes a peek at the runner at first. Now the runner goes as he delivers. Swinging strike. Smith's not going to be able to get out of the dirt in time. So 2-2 goes the count, and the runners go to second and third. That takes the double play out of the equation for the Souris Valley defense, which with 1 out is a pretty big deal. So a stolen base with no throw for Jake Oblas. And that pitch misses low, and now a full count to Carter Elliott. Elliott stands in there. Carter delivers the payoff pitch. It's swung on and just fouled, bouncing back behind the plate. And we'll do this full count thing again.
Let's get another crack at it. It's another Sabre Dogs full count. Let me hear ya.
Elliott stands in there. Carter is set. Payoff pitch. And that's a called third strike. A real good-looking pitch for Austin Carter. Corey Thompson is probably going to leave Carter in for another batter now, despite Seth Kuykendall warming up. Colby Force now with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. He's a left-handed hitter. 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th inning. Here we are in the top of the 5th. A run already scored for Hastings to give them back the lead 5-4. Pitch bounces in, blocked by Smith. 1-0. Well, Brooks Asher is on deck with 2 outs. Carter delivers. Swing and a miss for Colby Force. Now the count is even at 1 apiece. A righty-lefty matchup here between Carter and Colby Force. Force out of Cal State Northridge as he puts that one in the air, foul on the third base side, out of play over the Hastings dugout. Well, Colby Force was in the lineup for game 1 of this series yesterday as he takes that pitch inside and low, 2-2. He was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Right now he's hitting .400 for Hastings. He takes that pitch and it misses for ball 3, so the count is full to Colby Force.
It's a Sabre Dogs full count.
2 outs in the top of the 5th. Force is set, payoff pitch from Carter, and he bounces it high hop foul on the first base side.
That just means we need a cheer.
And another full count for Colby Force. Carter focused on the batter only, delivers a pitch outside. He misses a spot and walks the bases loaded. Now Corey Thompson looks like he will go to the bullpen. Seth Kuykendall, a right-handed pitcher, will likely be the one that he goes to here in the top of the 5th. waiting for the official signal as Thompson goes walking out to the mound, and he will point down to the bullpen. We'll likely see Kuykendall out of Yakima Valley College. When we return, still the top of the 5th, bases loaded with 2 outs. We'll be right back on the Sabre Dogs Network.
At Wings and Rings, game time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items, appetizers, salads, sandwiches and burgers, quesadillas, and more. Wings and Rings by Dakota Square for the best wings in Minot.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at Higher Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool at Higher Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask.
I'm Seth Kuykendall, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Brooks Asher at the plate. The bases are loaded. We're in the top of the 5th. It is 5-4 Hastings. And Seth Kuykendall is the new pitcher for Souris Valley. He's gone 5 innings already for the Sabre Dogs. First pitch to Asher. Just misses. Ball 1. Kuykendall inheriting a bases-loaded situation. He's got an ERA of 3.6. Only been here since Friday. Next pitch goes outside. 1-1 to the right-handed hitter, Brooks Asher, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. Kuykendall delivers the 1-1. That was a called strike. And that one's fouled off of Brooks Asher. Josh Earp's on deck in a 2-out situation.
Let's put him away. Let's make it hard.
Asher out of Kansas. Right-handed hitter. A 1-2 count after the foul ball. Kuykendall delivers with some heat. Swing and a miss for Brooks Asher. And a bases-loaded jam pitched out of one batter faced for Seth Kuykendall. A run scores in the top of the 5th for the Hastings Sodbusters. We will head to the bottom of the frame. And the Sabre Dogs look to rally yet again with Sabre Dogs Radio Network. We'll be right back. I'm Colin Holt. We'll talk to you on the other side of this break.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask. Hey SaberDog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274. Located at 2501 Elk Drive in Minot, a trip to Homesteaders is sure to be a home run for the entire family.
I'm Bragg Easton, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
New pitcher in there for Hastings now, as both teams have pulled their starters here on the Sabre Dogs radio network. As we move to the bottom of the fifth, it is 5-4 in favor of the Sodbusters. Daniel Hundley on the mound out of Southwestern Community College. Bragg Easton will be the first batter that he faces here in the bottom of the fifth. The starter for Hastings, Lotharp, went 4 innings, allowing 7 hits, 4 earned runs, and striking out 2, facing 22 batters. Easton is 1 for 2, reaching on a single and an error. First pitch outside from Hundley to Easton. Hundley this season with an ERA of 9.0. Delivers a strike to Easton to even the count 1-1. DJ Lewis on deck, Brock Bockham in the hole. Hundley has pitched just 1 inning. Next delivery is low to Easton, 2-1. He's a right-handed pitcher. Easton's a left-handed batter. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Swung on right up the middle for Bragg Easton. A leadoff single here in the bottom of the fifth, with the Sabre Dogs down by a run. So here comes DJ Lewis to the plate. Lewis is 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the 3rd inning, his last time up.
Fielder number 16, DJ Lewis.
So Lewis is currently hitting .467. As we said, as a pitcher for the Sabre Dogs, he's gotten a good amount of playing time in the starting rotation. 3 starts for him. An 0-3 record, however, in 9 innings of work. First pitch, he puts it to the second baseman, who tags out Easton, throws to first, and that will be just 1 out at first base. Apparently he did not apply the tag. Bragg Easton, Matrix style, going from first to second, was able to slide out of the way. There's no line going from first to second, so there's no base path, technically. He just sidestepped out of the way. 1 out with a runner on second now for Brock Bockham. The Hastings manager wants an explanation. So Bockham, who's 0 for 2, will be at the plate. Almost would have been safer for the second baseman, DeSantis, to try to get a double play by throwing to second and having a relay to first instead of trying to tag out Easton. So Bockham, a left-handed hitter, who is 0 for 2, will have a runner on second with 1 out. It is 5-4 Hastings in the bottom of the fifth. Justin Glover is on deck. Bockham currently hitting .354. He spent a good portion at the beginning of the season at the off batter in the Souris Valley lineup. Since then, he's been moved around as bats have gotten hot and cooled off. But he's been a rock at second base defensively for Service Valley. First pitch out in the left field. It's going to get down for a base hit. And Bragg Easton, thinking it had held up, was waiting to tag, and now he will have to stay at second on the play. So first and second are the runners with one out for Justin Glover. I think a base running miscommunication between Trey Chambers, the third base coach, and Bragg Easton, thinking that was a fly ball as opposed to a base hit. And of course, with a hit to left field, there was no time for Easton to be able to advance to third off of the hesitation. Glover's a left-handed hitter. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. He popped up to the third baseman in foul territory his last time up. First pitch outside to him, 1-0. Ben Smith is in the on-deck circle now with one out. 2 runners on, bottom of the 5th. It's 5-4 Sodbusters. Glover is set. Hundley checks the runner as Justin Glover swings and misses. A big cut to move the count to 1-1. Justin Glover last night was 0 for 4, however, he scored a run. He also struck out once in that game. Sabre Dogs, no strangers to late inning rallies. Here they are in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by a run. Glover, a slow late swing on an outside pitch, moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Justin Glover out of Eckerd College. Says he sometimes overthinks his at-bats. 1-2 count against Hundley, the right-handed pitcher. Takes a look at the runner at second and delivers the 1-2. Glover takes outside. Easton playing with a lead at second. Now he runs back to the base. Ben Smith on deck for Service Valley. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Glover. Hundley communicating with his catcher. Takes a peek at Easton at second. 2-2 count to Glover. And that one well outside. Good take by Justin Glover. And now a full count to Jay Glow.
Make some noise for this Sabre Dogs
Glover stands in there. Payoff pitch coming from Hundley. Checks the runner and delivers. And Glover pushes it to left field, and it's going to drop in on a diving attempt by Force. Rounding for home is Easton. He is going to be in standing. A double for Glover. Runners at second and third. Tie ball game in the bottom of the 5th. 5-5. The Sabre Dogs have tied it up yet again. That'll bring Ben Smith to the plate. Runners at second and third with 1 out.
Now batting catcher number 5, Ben Smith.
Smith's 0 for 2.
With runners in scoring position.
He's hitting .278. Flew out to left field, then flew out to center field in his 2 at-bats. 1 out, 2 runners on. He's a right-handed hitter. Hundley delivers the first pitch to him. He swings at it and lines it just foul on the first base side. What a heater that he just roped out there. No balls and a strike now for Ben Smith. E.J. Rennell, the top of the Sabre Dogs lineup. He's in the on-deck circle. Smith out of Bucknell. Hundley on the bump, and relief for Hastings. Hundley taking a little bit too much time on the mound for Ben Smith's liking. He calls time and steps out of the box. Well, Alex Hay was the catcher last night. Smith caught in the doubleheader on Sunday. Swings at a pitch upstairs. 0-2 now the count to Smith as he misses on a strike 2. So Hundley, working in relief, has now faced 4 batters. That pitch outside, good take by Ben Smith. That run will be credited to him. Entered the game here in the bottom of the 5th. After 4 complete by the starter, Trevin Lotharp. Hundley delivers. Smith fouls it off deep into right field foul territory. A ball and 2 strikes to Ben Smith, the catcher for Souris Valley, the 9-hole hitter in the lineup tonight. Bottom of the 5th, it's 5-all on the Sabre Dogs network. Souris Valley has not led yet in this game. Righty-righty matchup between Hundley and Smith. 1-2 delivery. Smith up the middle. Shortstop. Earps makes the play. He'll have 1 throw to first, and the Sabre Dogs have taken the lead. Brock Bockham comes in to score, and it is 6-5 in the bottom of the 5th. So E.J. Rennell will be at the plate. He's 3 for 3 this evening. A double, a home run, and a single. And yes, you're going to hear right when I tell you his batting average. It is .524. And he's had a good number of at-bats, too. Runner at third, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. 2 runs have scored for the Sabre Dogs. They lead at 6-5. First pitch to Rennell, he takes, called strike 1. 10-8 in favor of the Sabre Dogs in the hits column. An error for each team as well. Rennell last night, 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Of course, that grand slam heard around the Expedition League. Next pitch misses. A 1-1 count to Rennell. He's a fan favorite for sure. Very exciting to watch. Check swing. He did not go, was able to hold it. 2 balls and a strike as the pitch missed the spot for Hundley. Rennell, a right-handed hitter, righty-righty matchup. That pitch low and away. Snagging it with the overhand glove is Asher to hold Glover at third. 3 balls and a strike. 2 outs, runner on third, bottom of the 5th. A 1-run game. Rennell swings at that one. He puts it softly to the shortstop, Earps. Long throw over to first. It just beats out E.J. Rennell. And that will be the final out of the 5th inning. Sabre Dogs push across 2. They take the lead for the first time tonight. I'm Colin Holt. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. The 6th inning is next.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Are you a die-hard SaberDogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and SaberDogs apparel. SaberDogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design.
I'm Chauncey Collier, and you're listening to SaberDogs Radio.
Thanks, Chauncey. It's Josh Earps who threw out E.J. Rennell, who leads off this inning against Seth Kuykendall. First pitch inside to Earps. DeSantis is on deck, and the top of the lineup, Doherty, is in the hole. Earps, a left-handed hitter, facing the righty Kuykendall. That's a called strike to even the count up. 1-1. Well, Kuykendall working in relief of Austin Carter. He went 4 2/3, allowed 8 hits, 4 earned runs. He struck out 4 over 24 batters. Next pitch outside from Kuykendall, 2-1. It is 6-5 Souris Valley, top of the 6th action on the SaberDogs Radio Network. I'm Colin Holt. We appreciate you coming with us on this journey through SaberDogs baseball on a Tuesday evening. Swing and a miss as the ball skips away from Smith. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
985, that could be yours.
Earps is 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. Just fouls that one off, thumping it around the plate. Two count to Josh Earps. Now Kuykendall delivers, swing and a miss, and down goes Josh Earps on strikes. That's the first out here in the 6th inning. And Anthony DeSantis, who's 0 for 2, reached on an error in the 3rd inning, comes to the plate. He's a right-handed hitter. Nobody on, 1 out in the top of the 6th. 6-5 SaberDogs on the SaberDogs Radio Network. In just a bit, we'll take a quick trip around the Expedition League, get you caught up on some of the scores from some of the action today. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. Now Kuykendall delivers, over pitches that one, it goes in the dirt. Smith has to block it, 2-0. Now Souris Valley. Kuykendall delivers to 3rd. Dennison dives, makes the stops, gets up, he throws over to 1st, and he completes the putout. What a job by Mason Dennison, the West Florida guy from 3rd base. Shows off the athleticism and the arm, all in one play. 2 outs, nobody on. Tyler Doherty, the top of the lineup. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 5th. We take a look at that play by Mason Dennison at 3rd. He's a lengthy guy, sort of dive that he makes, covers a lot of ground compared to some other players. Pitch up and in on the first one to Doherty. Kuykendall 1-0. Outside, 2-0 now to Doherty. Well, with 2 outs, Krolikowski is on deck. Kuykendall delivers. Pitch in the dirt. Now 3-0 to Doherty. And that's a called strike delivered. Kuykendall fell down 3-0. Now he claws his way back. 3-1 count to Tyler Doherty. Out of Nebraska, Omaha, another called strike delivered by Kuykendall. Staying confident though he didn't have the start he wanted in this at-bat. 2 outs, nobody on, and a full count now. Doherty. And that one is skied foul on the first base side, so staying alive is Doherty.
Now let's get behind our pitcher. It's a Sabre Dogs full count.
Kuykendall payoff pitch with nobody on, and it skips away from Ben Smith, low and in. And that will be a 2-out walk issued to Tyler Doherty. Ryan Krolikowski at the plate now as we keeping an eye on the scores around the league.
Ryan Krolikowski.
Good news if you're a SaberDog fan. Hub City just came through in the clutch for you. It's 5-0, and that is a final score over the Badlands Big Sticks. Kuykendall delivers a pitch low and away, and you know what that means. The Souris Valley SaberDogs have now moved to first place in the Lewis Division without changing their own record. As Badlands drops to 14-8, the SaberDogs move to first place in the division with a record of 15-8. Pickoff attempt now for the first place Souris Valley SaberDogs pitcher Seth Kuykendall. 1-0 count now to Ryan Krolikowski, who's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. 2 outs, runner on first. That pitch catches the corner of the zone. A ball and a strike now. Well, Pierre and Western Nebraska were supposed to play. They did not. That one has been postponed. Casper and Spearfish have not yet started their game either. Another pickoff attempt sends Doherty sliding back. 1-1 count still to Krolikowski with 2 outs. Kuykendall delivers, runner goes. Smith throws down to second, and a real good tag applied by Brock Bockham, and that will end the inning. Doherty caught stealing. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. SaberDogs on top in this one, 6-5. I'm Colin Holt. You're listening to SaberDogs Baseball on the SaberDogs Network, AM 1390, KRRZ, the YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of SaberDogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask. Hey SaberDog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups. You can call Homesteaders at 701-838-2274.
I'm EJ Ronell, and you listen to SaberDogs on the radio.
Well, it's Jack Schuler, Mason Dennison, and Chauncey Callier due up in this inning for Souris Valley. The bottom of the 6th, it's 6-5 in favor of the SaberDogs, 10-8 in the hits column. Schuler, a right-handed hitter, stands in there against Hundley. First pitch misses low, a ball and no strikes. Well, Jack Schuler, 1 for 3 with a double in his last at-bat. Hundley, pitch misses low again, 2-0 to Schuler. Mason Dennison 1 for 3 as well as he stands in the on-deck circle. Jack Schuler has been a pleasant surprise both defensively and offensively out of Bucknell University. He'll be a sophomore come next season. 3-0 as the first 3 pitches of this inning from Hundley are all balls. Jack Schuler. Check swing on a 3-0 count, and that one's in there for a called strike. So 3-1 as Hundley keeps Schuler at the plate. Well, the Sabre Dogs were down 4-0 at one point. They put up 3 runs in the 3rd inning, tied it in the 4th inning. Then an inning later, Hastings went back on top as Schuler skies this one to right field. It's going to be Borrowdale waiting underneath. He squeezes it for out number 1. Mason Dennison will hit next. Well, 1 run in the top of the 5th for Hastings gave them back the lead 5-4. But the Sabre Dogs answered an inning ago with 2 runs of their own, and they lead at 6-5, which is the current score in the bottom of the 6th. Mason Dennison flew out to center field in his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. And currently hitting .276 out of West Florida. Hundley delivers. Dennison right at the shortstop, Earps. He throws over to first. And 2 up, 2 down now in the bottom of the 6th as Dennison is thrown out. Once again, if you weren't with us a half inning ago, we mentioned that the Hub City Hotshots had defeated the Badlands Big Sticks, which means that the Sabre Dogs have moved into 1st place in the Lewis Division. Were they to win tonight, they would secure that spot, at least for the time being. If they were to lose, they would slip back into 2nd place. 2 outs now for Chauncey Callier. First pitch delivered for a called strike 1. Callier is 1 for 3. Right-handed hitter. That pitch bounces outside. A ball and a strike now to Callier. Out of Mobile, Alabama, LBWCC guy, Marlene B. Wallace. Stands in there for the next pitch from Hundley. And it's low and away, 2-1. Well, Callier had 25 RBIs, hitting over 300 his last collegiate season. It was his sophomore season. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. That pitch misses low and away. So 3-1 now to Callier. Nobody on. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-5 Sabre Dogs. Hundley delivers the 3-1, and that is a high hop to the 3rd baseman, Elliott. Long throw to get Callier and got him by just half a step. And that is a 1-2-3 inning, 3 up, 3 down for Hundley on the mound. And we will head to the 7th inning on the Sabre Dogs Network. It is a 1-run Souris Valley lead, and we'll see you on the other side of this short break.
To succeed in today's world requires forward thinking. Let Forward Communication help your business or nonprofit be a leader. We specialize in media relations, spokesperson training, broadcast talent consulting, syndicated radio marketing, video production, and more. Go to forwardcommunication.com to see for yourself. Our world has never been more muddled in media traffic. Forward Communication can help reach your audience with the right message. Check out forwardcommunication.com.
Olive Garden is the perfect place for your next group outing or party. Hosting an event, Olive Garden hits it out of the park with catering and large party-to-go orders. For all your favorite classic Italian recipes, visit Olive Garden in Minot, conveniently located adjacent to the Dakota Square Mall. Visit olivegarden.com or call 701-858-7311 to place your order today. Olive Garden is a proud partner of the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs.
I'm Greg Easton, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Well, we're taking a look at the Expedition League standings here on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs Network, which includes AM 1390 KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv. And if you see what we're seeing, it's that the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs have moved into first place with a 15-8 record, and they weren't in first place earlier today, and they haven't finished a game. So all big thanks to the Hub City Hotshots if you're a Sabre Dog fan. Leadoff batter in this one is going to be Ryan Krolikowski. He was the hitter at the plate when the last inning ended. First pitch to him is a called strike as Tyler Doherty was caught stealing for the final out. 0-1 count to Krolikowski. He's got a double and a single to make him 2 for 2 on the evening. That one just to the left of the third base bag. So an 0-2 count to Krolikowski with Borrowdale on deck and Oblast, the other batter, due up in this one. And he swings at an outside pitch. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Smith will throw down to first and complete the strikeout. And down goes the Cloud County Community College guy for out number 1. Here's Borrowdale at the plate now. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a single. He hit .271 at Mesa Community College this last season. Currently hitting .261 for Hastings. That pitch bounces off the glove of Smith. Inside 1-0. So now Oblast is on deck. Top of the 7th, it's 6-5 Souris Valley. Kuykendall delivers a pitch outside part of the plate, and it catches for a strike, 1-1. Sabre Dogs have clawed their way back to lead by a run in the top of the 7th. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network. Kuykendall delivers the 1-1. Chopped on 2 hops to the shortstop Schuler. He charges, throws over to first, and there's out number 2 in the top of the 7th. I'm Colin Holt. We appreciate you joining us on a Tuesday evening. Continue to interact with us on social media if you desire to do so. We love to hear from you, where you're listening from, what you think of the game and the Sabre Dogs season so far. Jake Oblast, who's 2 for 3 with a home run today, is at the plate now for Hastings. Right-handed hitter to face the righty Seth Kuykendall, who's pitching in relief for Souris Valley. First pitch just fouled straight back. 0-1. Carter Elliott with 2 outs. He's on deck. Oblast hit into a fielder's choice in his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. That pitch low and outside. 2-1. Or 1-1. Sun has begun to go down. That one is jumped on and ripped foul on the third base side as the sun sets out in right field. Ball and 2 strikes now to Oblast. His team down by a run. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. A strikeout swinging for Oblast to end the inning. We will head to the bottom of the 7th. It's 7th inning stretch time on the Sabre Dogs Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv. I'm Colin Holt. We'll see you at the bottom of the 7th. It's 6-5 Souris Valley when we come back. Are you a die-hard Sabre Dogs fan who just can't commit to season tickets? Our flex plans may be just the thing for you. We offer 8 and 16 game flex plans. For one low price, you simply choose the games you want to attend. Each flex plan is complete with concession vouchers and Sabre Dogs apparel. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design.
Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay.
Hi, I'm Brock Baucom, and you're listening to the Sabre Dogs here on Sabre Dog Radio.
Bragg Easton, DJ Lewis, and Brock Baucom, the hitters who will have plate appearances here in this inning for sure. At least they're guaranteed to be at the plate. Easton leads off. Sabre Dogs lead at 6-5. Here in the bottom of the 7th on the Sabre Dogs Network, I'm Colin Holt. We welcome you back inside the broadcast booth here at Corbett Field. Easton, a left-handed hitter, takes a pitch outside on the first delivery from Hundley. Easton is 2 for 3, has reached base every single plate appearance, but reached on an error time. 1-0 count he takes. Another ball misses low, 2-0. DJ Lewis on deck. And he drives that one to right field. No doubt about it. Bragg Easton with a solo shot. Take a lap, Bragg Easton. Davis and Elkins College. He'll be at USC Beaufort next season. Right now he's rounding the bases. 7-5 Souris Valley. A solo shot for Bragg Easton. Bottom of the 7th. He destroyed that one. And DJ Lewis at the plate now. His team up by 2 runs.
Now batting left fielder number 16.
I can't be too sure, but I think that one's still in the air, hanging somewhere over Williston. DJ Lewis, a right-handed hitter, stands in there against Hundley. And he drives that one to right field, but not going to go quite as far as it hangs up for Borrowdale to make the play. And that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Leadoff home run for Easton. Lewis flies out to right field, and Brock Baucom steps up to the plate. He's a left-handed hitter. Got the whole stadium clapping with his walk-up song. He's got the whole stadium clapping usually when he gets on base, which he does quite often. He's 1 for 3 today, singled his last time up. Left-handed hitter stands in there to face Hundley, the right-handed pitcher. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch outside, taken by Baucom. A ball and no strikes. Justin Glover is on deck. And Brock Baucom takes the next pitch up and away. As Daniel Hundley continues to work in relief, the second pitcher of the night for Hastings. Next pitch up and in on Baucom. And the count goes 2-1 as it catches the upper part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Hundley is set. He delivers the 2-1 outside. 3-1 now to Brock Baucom. Baucom ahead in the count. Interesting to see what he will do with this one. He shows bunt quite often. Regular stance for him with nobody on. Swings at that one off the end of the bat, flared in the left field. It's a base hit. Baucom will head for second now. He's got a lot of speed on the base path. It gets away from the outfielders, and he'll head for third. He is standing as he stops at third base. A triple off the mishandle in left field. Now with 1 out, Justin Glover's got a runner 90 feet away, and he can do damage with runners in scoring position. Glover out of Eckerd College. He had a double in his last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Ben Smith is now on deck with 1 out. Quick chat of the key members of the infield, including the pitcher, the catcher, and the first baseman. Well, Brock Baucom at third base. Not only does Justin Glover have the power to bring him home, Brock Baucom has the craftiness to be a great base runner. He's second in the league in stolen bases, behind only the Sabre Dogs' own Mason Dennison with 17, so Baucom has 14. Glover, a left-handed hitter, stands in there to face the righty Hundley. A good matchup here in the bottom of the 7th, where the Sabre Dogs lead 7-5, courtesy of Bragg Easton's leadoff solo shot. First pitch up and away to Glover, 1-0 count. Daniel Hundley, as time is called. Looks like a ball has been thrown back into the outfield. That might be Bragg Easton's home run. I think someone from a couple of towns over found Bragg Easton's home run ball and wanted to return it. But we're back to our usual activities at Corbett Field now. 1-0 count. Glover just gets a piece of it, slings it back behind home plate. 1-1. Good hustle by Zach Lang, but he gets beaten out by the Hastings dugout. I believe it was Vinny Schmidt, who pitched last night, who comes out to get it. A 1-1 count. Glover stands in there. Righty-lefty matchup. Swings at that pitch, pushes it foul on the third base side, way up in the air. It's going to land out of the ballpark. A ball and 2 strikes now to Justin Glover, the first baseman. Ben Smith on deck, Brock Baucom at third base, bottom of the 7th. Sabre Dogs leading by 2. Hundley delivers. Glover checks swing, he held, pitch gets away, but not too far, and so Baucom will stay at third. Appeal down to the third base umpire. She agrees that Justin Glover was able to hold the check swing. 2 balls and 2 strikes now with a runner at third. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Glover stands in there. He's ready. Hundley gets the signal. And now time is called. So Glover with 1 foot out of the box. Takes a practice. He's back in now. Justin Glover at Eckerd College. He hit .301, had 9 RBIs, and started 14 games. Was the first player to arrive in Minot besides Minot State's own Aaron Kern. Some movement in the Hastings bullpen. 2-2 count. Glover puts it on the ground under the second baseman's glove. Scoring from third is Brock Baucom. It's 8-5 Sabre Dogs in the bottom of the 7th. So Justin Glover battled in that at-bat. Put it in play, and good things happen when you put the ball in play, especially when you got runners in scoring position with just 1 out. Well, there's still only 1 out. Glover's at first base now, and Ben Smith will be at the plate. Still no word on whether that went under the glove or off the glove of DeSantis at second, whether that was a hit or an error. So we wait for the official scorer to enter it. Ben Smith on the first pitch from Hundley. It's low, 1-0. It is an error on DeSantis at second. Either way, a run scores, and it's 8-5 in favor of Souris Valley. 12-8 in the hits column in favor of the Sabre. Cedric Moreno out of northern Colorado is the pitcher warming up in the Hastings bullpen. That pitch misses outside. Moreno's a right-handed pitcher. Smith, a right-handed hitter, has an RBI and an 0-for-3 effort. 2-0 count. That pitch in there for a called strike. 2-1. E.J. Rennell on deck with 1 out. A runner on first for Ben Smith. If he can avoid a double play, we'll see Rennell, who is the top of the Souris Valley batting order. Smith takes a pitch inside. It skips away. Justin Glover will scurry to second base as the ball rolls slowly behind the plate.
3 balls and a strike.
with one out and now a runner on second. That means E.J. Rennell will most likely get a plate appearance in this inning. The double play ball has been taken out of the equation. And now time is called. Ben Smith steps out of the right-hander's batter's box. Again, the Hub City Hotshots defeated the Badlands Big Sticks 5-0 earlier today, which means the Sabre Dogs have moved to first place in the Lewis Division. With the result pending here. And that pitch is inside to Ben Smith. A one-out walk. First and second are the runners for E.J. Rennell. Well, Rennell is 3 for 4. Double, home run, single, ground out to short. If that's not a successful outing, I don't know what is. Here comes the Hastings manager. He's going to bring in, or maybe not. He did point down to the bullpen. Thought we'd have a pitching change. Cedric Moreno is throwing. He's a righty. And he is going to take the ball out of the hand of Daniel Hundley. We'll see Moreno on the mound. Still in the bottom of the seventh. It's 8-5 Sabre Dogs. When we come back, E.J. Rennell, the top of the order for Souris Valley, will be at the plate. I'm Colin Holt. You're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Network.
The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
You thought your favorite Pizza Ranch pizza couldn't get any better. Now imagine that favorite pizza on Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust. That's right, craveable, gooey, 100% cheesy goodness inside the crust. Try Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust on buffet, carryout, or delivery. For crust that says cheese, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become a new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SourisValleySabreDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at TheCullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air.
I'm E.J. Rennell, and you listen to Sabre Dogs on the radio.
E.J. Rennell batting in the bottom of the seventh with runners on first and second, one out, an 8-5 Sabre Dog lead. I'm Colin Holt. We thank you for joining us in the press box at Corbett Field. Rennell, a right-handed hitter, having a 3-for-4 evening, faces a brand-new pitcher, Cedric Moreno, out of Wayne State. He's another right-hander, and E.J. Rennell takes him to left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is foul. Oh, boy, that had the fans on their feet. Had been fair, would have been electrifying. Instead, we got an 0-1 count with runners at first and second. Stack Cooler is on deck.
Let's make some noise!
Moreno this season has a 6.0 ERA as a pitcher for Hastings. 0-1 count to Rennell. Well, he's a power pitcher as they throw down to first is unsuccessful. Trying to get Ben Smith, who slides back in safely. 1-1 count now. Lots of heat on the deliveries from Cedric Moreno. He's appeared in 10 games, pitched 21 innings total, and allowed 25 hits, striking out 18. 1-1 count to E.J. Rennell, arguably one of the best players in the Expedition League, so quite the test for him. His first batter faced in the game. Third pitcher for the Hastings Sodbusters. He takes a look at the runner at second. That's Justin Glover. E.J. Rennell called time before the pitch came, while Moreno was taking a look behind him. Jack Schuler in the on-deck circle. While Moreno had an 11.57 ERA in 11 2/3 innings pitched for Wayne State in his last collegiate season, when he was a redshirt freshman for the Wildcats. Rennell back in the batter's box now for a 1-1 count with 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the 7th, 2 runs have already scored for the Sabre Dogs. They lead at 8-5. They were behind at one point 4-0, if you can believe that. And that pitch misses upstairs and outside, just a bit though. 2-1 to E.J. Rennell. Well, Rennell has 16 RBIs this season. Two-one count to Rennell. He swings at that one and misses. A little bit of a changeup on the delivery from Moreno. He takes over for Hundley. 2-2 count. Rennell stands in there. Moreno is set. Now he takes a look at Glover at second, and he delivers. Rennell swings, pops it straight up. Now it's going to get into shallow left. The shortstop, Earps, makes the play, and that is out number 2. Runners at first and second for Jack Schuler now, with 2 outs. Schuler's 1 for 4 with a double in the 4th inning. Well, Daniel Hundley finished with 2 1/3 innings of work. He allowed 5 hits, 4 earned runs, and walked a runner. Schuler's a right-handed hitter, stands in there to face Moreno. 2 outs, first pitch to Schuler, low and blocked by Asher. Mason Dennison is on deck if Schuler can extend this bottom of the 7th. Justin Glover stands at second. Ben Smith stands at first. Moreno takes a look at Glover and delivers the 1-0. Schuler takes. It's in there for a called strike on the inside part of the zone. 1-1 count. Two outs. 12-8 Sabre Dogs in the hits column. Sodbusters have 2 errors. Sabre Dogs have 1. Now Moreno is set for the 1-1. Schuler takes a pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. Now Schuler stands in there. And he takes a pitch upstairs. 3-1 goes the count to Jack Schuler. Still 2 outs, 2 runners on. Bottom of the 7th. Bragg Easton led off this inning with a solo shot. Jack Schuler, adjusting the gloves, is forced to call time, which will allow Cedric Moreno to tie his cleat. So some equipment malfunctions, and we're back. to normal here at Corbett Field. Jack Schuler with a 3-1 count. Moreno with a runner on second that he's got to worry about. That's Justin Glover. Now he delivers. Schuler fouls it off. Chops it into the Hastings dugout. And a full count now to Jack Schuler. Well, Justin Glover has just 2 stolen bases. Despite that, Cedric Moreno spending a whole lot of time keeping an eye on him at second. With Jack Schuler at the plate, full count, 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch from Moreno. He looks at Glover again. Interesting, with 2 outs, he's not that focused on the batter. And he delivers a pitch low, and he walks the bases loaded. You got to wonder what the strategy was to keep such a close eye on Glover in a 2-out situation, especially with a full count. Mason Dennison with the bases loaded now. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Dennison's 1 for 4. He grounded out to the shortstop his last time up. Singled in the 3rd. Right-handed batter out of West Florida. Moreno delivers. Dennison swings at a high fastball, and he comes up empty. Good velocity on the pitches early on here from Moreno. Chauncey Collier's on deck with 2 outs. Dennison has the bases loaded, an 0-1 count to Dennison. Moreno looks at second. Delivers to Dennison, and he one-hops it over the line. Trey Chambers makes a nice grab in the third base coaching box, moving to his right. No balls and 2 strikes now to Mason Dennison.
Ducks on the pond. I repeat, ducks on the pond.
Dennison stands in there in an 0-2 hole. Bases loaded, bottom of the 7th. 2 runs have already scored for the Sabre Dogs. There's the 0-2. It's low and away. Dennison takes, and the count goes 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mason Dennison made a real good play at third base just a few innings ago. A sliding stop. He hopped up, made the transfer, and just absolutely airmailed one to Justin Glover. Express delivery to get the runner out. Ball and 2 strikes, and he puts this one in the air to right field, but on the run, charging and making the grab is Borrowdale. That will end the 7th inning. It is 8-5 Sabre Dogs. We will head to the 8th inning on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. I'm Colin Holt. We appreciate you listening. And Hastings will have Elliott, Force, and Asher due up when we return. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook, Souris River Brewing and North Dakota Brewing Company. Join the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs for their inaugural season of baseball in Minot. The fun starts June 1st and lasts all summer long. Head to Corbett Field for the all-new Aces Place Kids Zone, featuring fun games, prizes, activities, and so much more. Sabre Dogs Baseball. When it comes to fun, sky's the limit. Sleep Inn and Suites in Minot is the perfect place to book your stay. Conveniently connected to the Dakota Square Mall, Sleep Inn has 176 spacious guest rooms, including 54 suites on property. Come enjoy free hot deluxe breakfast each morning.
or book one of their 5 meeting spaces that can accommodate up to 500 people. Also, don't forget about sleep-ins Splash Down Dakota Water Park with 3 lightning-fast water slides. Reserve your room today by calling 701-837-3100.
And Wings and Rings Game Time just got better. Our multitude of screens brings you all the game action. Along with great tap beer and mixed drinks, our servers bring you fresh, never frozen wings. Choose traditional or boneless, along with personal touches like homemade blue cheese. And it doesn't stop there. Explore our menu for a variety of delicious food items.
I'm Ben Smith, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
Leading off the inning is Carter Elliott. Swings at the first pitch and drives it to straightaway center. E.J. Rennell is waiting right there. He makes the grab, and that is the first out in the top of the 8th. Sabre Dogs up 8-5 over the Hastings Sodbusters. As we head to the 8th inning on the Sabre Dogs Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, the YouTube channel, and ExpeditionLeague.tv. I'm Colin Holt. We appreciate you listening. Colby Force at the plate now for Hastings. First pitch to him from Kuykendall, the second pitcher of the night for Souris Valley. It misses inside, 1-0. Force is 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. And now he lines that one to right field, but it's going to be right at Callier, who makes a little leaping grab out near the warning track. And that will be out number 2 in the top of the 8th. Brooks Asher, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts and a walk, is now at the plate for Hastings. He's a right-handed hitter. Seth Kuykendall working quickly through the Hastings order in this inning. First pitch called strike to Brooks Asher, the catcher for Hastings. There is some movement in the Hastings bullpen, as the Sodbusters might go that direction. Another called strike delivered by Kuykendall, lower part of the zone. An 0-2 count in the hole is Brooks Asher. He steps back in. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 8th, it's 8-5 Souris Valley. Now Kuykendall delivers. Pitch upstairs, misses, 1-2. Braden Eckhout, who saw a little bit of time last night, a right-handed pitcher. He's warming up in the Sodbusters bullpen. That one's right off the glove of Kuykendall into the bare hand, and he throws over to Glover. A real nice snazzy play by Seth Kuykendall on the mound. Off the glove into the hand and a throw to first base to finish off the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 8-5 Sabre Dogs. It'll be Callier, Easton, and Lewis when we return to the Sabre Dogs baseball.
Bored this summer?
There's nothing to do.
Spend time with your friends at Higher Ground Trampoline Park. Have a blast bouncing on 10,000 square feet of giant trampolines, jumping into huge foam pits, or practice being an NBA superstar dunking hoops. Munch on a slice of pizza from Marco's, then play air hockey or arcade games. Don't be bored this summer.
There's nothing to do.
Have fun and stay cool inside at Higher Ground Trampoline Park in Yale Park Village. Open 7 days a week, plus neon nights on Friday and Saturday. Let's bounce!
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours, call them at 701-839-3139. If you're serious about health and fitness, just ask. Hey Sabre Dog fans, head to Homesteaders Restaurant for homemade meals at affordable prices. Homesteaders has a full-time pastry chef, so come by and try everything on the menu, including Homesteaders' variety of delicious homemade soups.
I'm Chauncey Collier, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Radio.
And we head to the bottom of the 8th on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. Chauncey Collier leads off the inning. He's followed by Bragg Easton and DJ Lewis. Collier having himself a 1-for-4 day with a single in the 3rd inning. Stands in there to face Cedric Moreno, who's still in the game as a reliever for Hastings, their 3rd pitcher of the night. First pitch to Collier misses low. A ball and no strikes in the bottom of the 8th. Moreno delivers, and Collier drives one to straightaway center. Having to go way, way back is Doherty. He's at the wall, and it is out of the ballpark. Chauncey Collier has really heated up over the last couple of games. That solo shot adds to the Sabre Dogs lead. It's 9-5 in the bottom of the 8th. Chauncey Collier out of Orlean B. Wallace Community College. Speaking of guys who have hit solo shots in this game, here's Bragg Easton, a left-handed hitter. Led off a big 7th inning with a home run over the right field wall that was absolutely clobbered, to put it kindly. He's 4-for-4 today. We thought he had reached her. A change in the scorebook puts him at a perfect 1,000 on the evening. Takes the first pitch as it skips away from Asher behind the plate. Chauncey Collier, a leadoff home run. 9-5 Sabre Dogs. Easton takes a pitch outside. 2-0 now to the Davison Elkins guy. Left-handed hitter. That pitch is low, and Bragg Easton, who Moreno does not want to pitch to, is ahead in the count 3-0. Well, Bragg Easton has a couple of home runs already this season. Skies that one to left field, but it's going to get out of play as it goes to the goal. That homer an inning ago was his 3rd of the season. Stands in there against the right-handed pitcher. And that is a 5-pitch walk issued with no outs to Bragg Easton. Runner on first. Nobody down in this one. DJ Lewis at the plate. Lewis is 0-for-4 with an RBI. Now a pinch runner in for Bragg Easton. It's Clay Ashworth out of Yakima Valley Community College. And what a night for Bragg Easton as he comes to the dugout, receiving high fives from his teammates. He went 4-for-4 with a walk, a solo home run that kind of broke this game open a little bit. Sabre Dogs manager Corey Thompson exchanging and comparing lineups to the home plate umpire, make sure everybody's on the same page. Lots of movement in the Hastings bullpen. Either way, DJ Lewis, a right-handed hitter, will be at the plate. And Lewis, who struck out his first time up, steps into the batter's box to face Moreno. Moreno is set. He delivers the first pitch to Lewis. Lewis takes, and it's low and outside, 1-0. Utilized his redshirt season at the University of the Cumberlands this last year. 1-0 count now to Lewis. And now a throw down to first base. Tag in time to get Ashworth as he goes sliding back. He's a pinch runner at first base. Taking the place of Bragg Easton, the designated hitter. (2-0 count). Lewis stands in there. Swing and a miss, and DJ Lewis falls down on that cut. Now the ball gets away from the pitcher on the throw back to the mound, but it's a sliding stop by DeSantis that prevents any further damage from happening. Brock Bockham in the on-deck circle. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. SaberDogs trying to add to a 9-5 lead here on the SaberDogs Radio Network. I'm Colin Holt. We appreciate you stopping by the press box tonight, wherever you're listening from. That pitch to Lewis, and he puts it out into right field. Near the gap, a diving play is unsuccessful from the center fielder, Doherty. Rounding for home now is Clay Ashworth. Heading for third is Lewis. Ashworth will score an RBI triple for DJ Lewis. And it is 10-5 SaberDogs in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Brock Bockham now. He's having himself a 2-for-4 evening. Tripled his last time up. Now the catcher, Asher, comes out to make sure he's on the same page with his pitcher, Moreno. Well, the second pitcher of the night for the Hastings Sodbusters was Daniel Hundley. Once again, he went 2 1/3, allowing 5 hits, 4 earned runs, and walking a runner. Bockham's a left-handed hitter out of Emmanuel College. Runner on third, nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Stands in there for the first pitch from Moreno. Swings at it, drives it to center field. Doherty charging. It's going to drop in front of him. That'll mean Lewis will score from third, and it's 11-5 SaberDogs. Justin Glover will be at the plate. This is the bottom of the 8th, and still nobody's out. Somebody up and throwing in the Hastings bullpen, and rightly slow. Justin Glover is 1 for 3. He reached on an error his last time up. A couple RBIs for him, and here comes the Hastings manager. He is going to go to the Sodbuster bullpen out in left field. That will end the night for Cedric Moreno. Jogging out towards the mound to replace Moreno after 2/3 of an inning pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned runs allowed. A couple of walks for Moreno. He faced 7 batters here in the bottom of the 8th. Comes to the dugout, gets some high fives. It is the bottom of the 8th, 11-5. As the catcher, Asher, explaining what the plan will be to the brand new pitcher. Justin Glover will be at the plate. A right-handed pitch. Riley Gregory, a right-hander out of Northern Colorado, is the new pitcher. We'll give him some time to warm up as we step aside on the SaberDogs Radio Network. We'll be back with a continuation of the bottom of the 8th when we return.
At Kemet Dental Design, your oral health is our primary concern. Our team utilizes the latest in technology to deliver state-of-the-art healthcare, including 3D radiographs and same-day crowns with no temporaries. Kemet Dental Design now features a Solia laser, which is utilized for many procedures, including tongue ties, reducing gummy smiles, as well as anesthesia-free decay removal. Call for your appointment and start your experience with Kemet Dental Design. Book your next stay with Microtel Inn & Suites in Minot. Featuring 94 spacious guest rooms, an indoor heated pool, hot tub, and fitness center. Come enjoy complimentary high-speed wireless internet and free hot and hearty home-style breakfast. Give Microtel a call at 701-839-2200. Located at 414 37th Avenue Southwest. Microtel Inn & Suites by Wyndham. Designed for a better hotel stay. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup final.
I'm Justin Glover, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio.
We continue the bottom of the 8th on the Sabre Dogs Network. Justin Glover at the plate with a runner on first and still nobody out. 3 runs have already scored in the frame for the Sabre Dogs. Stepping off the back of the rubber to check the runner at first is the new pitcher, Riley Gregory out of Northern Colorado. He had a pair of at-bats for UNC. Swing and a miss for Glover on the first pitch, 0-1. Brock Bockham standing at first base. Bottom of the 8th, it's 11-5 Sabre Dogs. I'm Colin Holt, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the Sabre Dogs Radio Network. That pitch gets away from Asher. Heading down to second is Brock Bockham. We've had people check in from all over. Corona, California has just checked in, following the Sabre Dogs from the West Coast. We had a listener from Florida check in earlier, so East Coast and West Coast are both present for a baseball game in the Midwest. Glover's a left-handed hitter. 1 for 3 on a pitch outside. Brock Bockham with a fairly big lead from second to third, but he goes back to second. 2-1 count now to Glover. Ben Smith is on deck. This marks the second straight inning that the Sabre Dogs have led off with a solo home run. It was Bragg Easton in the 7th, and then in the 8th it was Chauncey Collier. Both of them to right field. 2-1 way inside on Glover. Did it hit him in the ankle will be the question. I don't think so. Brock Bockham heads down to third. So 2 free bases for Bockham. Both of them getting away from Asher. Behind the plate for Hastings. So Glover with nobody out, a runner on third, a 3-1 count against the new pitcher, Riley Gregory. And that pitch misses the zone to walk Justin Glover with nobody out, so runners on the corners for Ben Smith now. Second walk issued to Justin Glover tonight. Speaking of walks, Ben Smith walked his last time up. Smith is 0 for 3 with an RBI. He's hitting .270 as we speak for the Sabre Dogs. Right-handed hitter to face the righty in Riley Gregory. Runners on the corners. No outs have been recorded in this bottom of the 8th. First pitch misses the zone away from Ben Smith. E.J. Rennell is on deck. He's had a solid day. 3 for 5. .1-0 delivery to Smith. In there for a called strike 1. Smith caught 5 games for Bucknell. Didn't commit any errors in those 5 games. That pitch low and away to Smith. 2-1 on the scoreboard for the Bucknell product. Bottom of the 8th. Seth Kuykendall pitched the last few innings for Souris Valley. Be interesting to see if Thompson goes back to him. There has been no action in the SaberDog bullpen, so I can't imagine why he would go away from Kuykendall. Check swing from Smith. He holds. Pitch misses, 3-1. A little bit of a shallow bullpen at the moment for the SaberDogs. So to have Kuykendall be just the second pitcher and finish out the game would be big. Here in game 2 of a 3-game set against the Sodbusters. And Ben Smith with a 5-pitch walk with nobody out, and the bases are juiced for E.J. Rennell. The last time that happened, he went yard for a grand slam that ended up being the game-winning runs. That was last night. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. I don't think the fans at Corbett Field would mind either. It's 11-5 Souris Valley in the bottom of the 8th. They, at one point in this game, trailed 4-0. They did not quit. Lots of come-from-behind victories, a couple of walk-offs already this season. Fun team to follow. Rennell stands in there for the first pitch. He swings at it and drives it deep to right field. Going back is Borrowdale, and he makes the catch on the warning track. That's deep enough to score Bockham from third and advance Justin Glover from the second base to the third base. So E.J. Rennell doesn't come up with a grand slam like he did last night, but he comes through with an RBI sacrifice fly. That's the first out of the inning. It is 12-5 SaberDogs.
Now batting shortstop number 4, Jack Schuler.
Jack Schuler at the plate with Smith at first and Glover at third. One out, Mason Dennison is on deck. Jack Schuler, 1 for 4 this evening, hitting .284 on the season. Gregory checks the runner. Runner goes, it's Ben Smith, and he's in with a stolen base standing up. The throw was late from the catcher, Asher. 0-1 count on the swinging strike from Schuler. Runners at second and third, the double play ball is no longer an option. Schuler, a right-handed hitter, steps back in there. He's been walked and struck out in this game. 0-1 count. That delivery is low. Justin Glover at third base. Ben Smith at second. 1-1 count with one out in the bottom of the 8th, and Smith check swing. Did he go? Appeal down to the base umpire, who is currently occupying second. Ball and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire makes the call. He did go around. Next pitch to Schuler, way up and in. Did it hit him? No, he turned out of the way just in time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two runners in scoring position for Schuler. This bottom of the 8th has been a 4-run frame for Souris Valley. They lead at 12-5. Schuler stands in there, takes the pitch low, and a full count to Jack Schuler with Mason Dennison on deck.
And it's time for another SaberDogs full count.
Schuler stands in there. Payoff pitch coming from Riley Gregory. And Schuler puts it into the air foul on the first base side.
Fans, let's hear it loud and proud. Let's bring some runs home. It's a SaberDogs full count.
Jack Schuler was a rock in the lineup, especially early in this season. Souris Valley was waiting for a couple more key pieces to arrive. He came through with some really clutch RBIs. A big start for the SaberDogs.
Oh, look out below.
They won their first game. They won their first 4 home games when they came home finally after 6 games on the road.
Where they take pride in the quality of their work like the Sabre Dogs do on this full count.
Schuler fouls that one off, which means the count is still full. Payoff pitch 2.0 from Gregory. And it misses off the plate. Bases loaded now for Mason Dennison with 1 out. Dennison is the 9th batter in the inning for Souris Valley.
Third baseman, number 3, Mason Dennison.
Now here comes the Hastings manager. Just to make sure everybody's on the same page and how to approach a bases loaded situation against a Souris Valley batter in Mason Dennison, who's 1 for 5 with a run scored. Currently hitting .270 for the Sabre Dogs. Bases juiced. Sabre Dogs on top 12-5 here in the bottom of the. It's been a fun one so far. We appreciate you listening, but it's not over yet. The Hastings manager comes off the mound. You can listen to us on AM 1390 KRRZ Classic Hits here in Minot. You can listen to us on the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel. You can watch us on ExpeditionLeague.tv. Always great work by our video executive producer, Scotty Kopaz. Per usual, if you're watching that, you know what kind of product that is. Bases loaded for Mason Dennison. 1 out. Dennison swings the first pitch. If it's fair, it's extra bases. Instead, it's maybe 5 yards foul on the third base side. But a good jump on the first swing by Dennison. Well, Chauncey Callier is on deck with 1 out. If he gets to the plate, it'll be his second at-bat in this inning. He led off this bottom of the 8th with a solo home run. Gregory set. A full windup. He delivers a foul ball to Mason Dennison. So the count goes 0-2. Early to the West Florida guy. The Argonauts, a Division II powerhouse on the East Coast. Always have their name in the postseason conversation. Mason Dennison, a key part of their run this season. Ooh, has to lean away from that one. Chin music on Mason Dennison. A ball and 2 strikes. Dennison 1 for 5 this evening with a run scored. A single in the 3rd. Swings at that pitch. He lifts it to right field. Coming in is Borrowdale with 1 out. Tagging is Glover, and he's going to hold up at 3rd. So the bases will remain loaded. And Chauncey Callier has already hit a home run in this inning. Looking to do it again as he steps up to the plate for the second time. 2 outs, bases loaded for Chauncey Callier. He had a walk-off on Sunday in Game 1 of a doubleheader. That was a 5-4 final. Riley Gregory still on the mound for Hastings. Clay Ashworth, who subbed in as a pinch runner for Bragg Easton earlier in this frame. He would get an at-bat if Callier can extend this inning with 2 outs. 1-0 is the count to Chauncey Callier. Gregory, again from a full sequence delivery. Upstairs and inside, 2-0 to Chauncey Callier. Still no movement in the Hastings bullpen. Seth Kuykendall keeping himself as warm as possible in the dugout, moving around, walking around, and taking some practice mock throws. 2 balls, no strikes. That one is hit up the middle by Callier. 1 run will score. Glover crosses the plate. The umpire has to move the bat out of the way so that the next runner, Ben Smith, can score as well. First and second are the runners. We'll see Clay Ashworth for the first time tonight. And our 2 RBI single for Chauncey Callier. What a night that he has had. And Clay Ashworth out of Yakima Valley College, also relatively new. He came in this last weekend, starting Friday. He and Seth Kuykendall were college teammates that came in together to join the Sabre Dogs. First and second with 2 outs. First pitch, he slices it foul on the right field side. He's a right-handed hitter. At Yakima Valley, he played in 13 games. He had 10 RBIs and hit .324. He's originally from the state of Washington. Right-handed hitter, 0-1 count. He puts that one on the ground to the shortstop. A little bit of a bobble, but he's able to control it and throw over to first. Krolikowski makes the grab for the final out of the inning. Clay Ashworth a little disappointed, but 6 runs score for Souris Valley in the bottom of the 8th. They'll try to finish it out in the top of the 9th, leading 14-5 on the Sabre Dogs Network. I'm Cullen Holt, and we will talk to you with 3 outs for Hastings to work with when we return.
There's a reason Flower Central has been voted the #1 florist 4 years in a row. Visit them at 405 East Central Avenue to check out everything they have to offer, including flowers, plants, Abdallah chocolates, balloons, and much, much more. Flower Central even has an AIFD certified designer on staff. Call them at 701-852-6224. Flower Central, always blooming. Ask Fitness is the official workout facility of Sabre Dogs Baseball. Come check out everything Ask has to offer on site, including personal training, group exercise, martial arts, CrossFit, tanning, massage therapy, hydromassage, and their Kids Zone daycare. Ask, which stands for Advanced Sports Kinetics, also offers a sports performance program. Open 24 hours. Call them at 701-839-30.
I'm Seth Kuykendall, and you're listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball.
Seth Kuykendall on the mound to try to finish it out for the Sabre Dogs on the top of the 9th. Souris Valley on top in this one, 14-5. They trailed 4-0 at one point. And this ninth inning especially big because Hub City defeated Badlands 5-0 earlier today, which means the Sabre Dogs hold a slight winning percentage advantage in the standings. They can secure that spot going into tomorrow by getting a win tonight. Well, for Hastings, it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 19, Justin Henry, leading things off. Kuykendall, first pitch to him upstairs. 1-0, 3 outs for Hastings to work with. Once again, a 14-5 Sabre Dog lead. It's 16-8 Sabre Dogs in the hits column. Next pitch low and in, 2-0. The count to Justin Henry. Next delivery, 2-0. Just misses the zone. And so now way ahead is Henry, 3-0. Next pitch from Kuykendall. Outside, 4-pitch walk to lead off the 9th inning to Henry. Now another pinch hitter coming to the plate. This will be Drew Bailey out of Mesa Community College.
Now batting number 28, Drew Bailey.
He wears number 28. He's a right-handed hitter. Runner on first. Nobody out in the top of the 9th. Sabre Dogs have some players moving in the bullpen. Kuykendall, a right-handed pitcher, so a righty-righty matchup here. First pitch delivered, it's a called strike to Drew Bailey. Next one off the end of the bat, popped up and foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Alec Ivanov is warming up for Souris Valley. A 9-run lead for the Sabre Dogs at the top of the 9th. Kaiken delivers the 0-2. Oh, just off the end of the bat, staying alive is Drew Bailey. Bailey stands in there. Still down 0-2, puts that one in play. Bachum's got to run a long way, diving attempt, and he cannot make the stop. Runners go to first and third, still nobody out in the top of the 9th. Looks like another pinch hitter here in the lineup for the Hastings Sodbusters. This will be Austin Elder. He was in the lineup last night, Cal State Northridge guy. Elder last night was 1 for 4 before he was replaced. He had an RBI and scored a run. So now the umpire makes the adjustment in his lineup card. Elder, a left-handed hitter. Runners on the corners and nobody out here in the top of the 9th. It's a 14-5 Sabre Dog lead. Elder stands in there to face Kuykendall. First pitch, breaking ball, real good looking pitch. Fools Elder on the first pitch, so 0-1. Now Kuykendall delivers. Misses off the plate. A ball and a strike. The lights have been on at Corbett Field for a couple of innings now. Kuykendall delivers. Check swing blocked by Ben Smith in the dirt. 2-1. Sabre Dogs trying to hold on to a 9-run lead. Kuykendall delivers. Inside, did it catch the zone? Umpire says no. So a 3-1 count now to Austin Elder. That pitch is inside as well. Here comes Corey Thompson out to the mound as the bases are now loaded with nobody out. 14-5, the Sabre Dog lead.
Now batting number 5, Ryan Koski.
Another pinch hitter steps up to the plate for Hastings. This is Ryan Koski out of Northwest Missouri State. He replaces Krolikowski, who had replaced Donahue. Koski hitting 154 this season for the Hastings Sodbusters. Right-handed hitter with the bases loaded, nobody out. Kuykendall's first pitch in there for a called strike 1. Things couldn't have gone much better to start off the inning for Hastings. Despite the fact that they're down by 9, they're showing all the signs of a top of the 9th rally. That one's popped up. It's going to get foul and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes now. And that pitch is a called strike 3. Seth Kuykendall, after loading up the bases with a walk, comes right back, delivers 3 pitches, 3 strikes to Koski. And that is the first out in the top of the 9th. Double play ends the game here. Another pinch hitter, Sam Kohlhauer out of Northern Colorado, steps into the plate. He will take Borrowdale's spot. First pitch misses, 1-0 from Kuykendall to Kohlhauer. And now it looks like the third base umpire, or the home plate umpire, is having a discussion with the third base coach for Hastings.
Actually batting is Sean Borrowdale.
And it looks like the home plate umpire having a discussion with the third base coach. Borrowdale is going to be at the plate. I think the third base coach has been ejected. A 1-0 count to Borrowdale. Sean Borrowdale has not been replaced in this game. He was at the plate for that first pitch ball. A 1-0 count. Kuykendall delivers. That pitch is upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, bases loaded. Top of the ninth, a 14-5 Sabre Dog lead. That is a strike in the lower part of the zone. 2 balls and a strike on the count now. Kuykendall delivers. That one is off of Kuykendall to the second baseman, Baucom. Relay to second and then to first for 2. Got him. And that is the end of the ball game. Sabre Dogs win it 14-5 on a inning and game-ending double play. Induced on a ground ball by Seth Kuykendall, the second pitcher of the night for the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs. Good news. Sabre Dogs win it 14-5 and move to first place in the Lewis Division of the Expedition League as they overtake the Badlands Big Sticks. 16 hits for the Sabre Dogs, 9 for the Sodbusters, an error for Souris Valley, 2 for Hastings. The final score 14-5. We will be back with the game show live from Corbett Field when we return, so don't go anywhere. For myself, I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. We thank you so much for joining us on a Tuesday evening. 14-5, Sabre Dogs win it in Game 2. They've now won 2 games against Hastings, and we'll be back with the postgame show live from Corbett Field. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs congratulate the Minot Minotauros on a wildly successful season that included a Central Division Championship and a trip to the Robertson Cup Finals. Be sure to like and follow Minotauros Hockey on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as they gear up for another run in the North American Hockey League.
You thought your favorite Pizza Ranch pizza couldn't get any better. Now imagine that favorite pizza on Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust. That's right, craveable, gooey, 100% cheesy goodness inside the crust. Try Pizza Ranch's stuffed crust on buffet, carryout, or delivery. For crust that says cheese, it's Pizza Ranch for the win.
Two Dark Motorsports now offers a paint protection program designed to keep your ride looking great at all times. Their experienced team uses computer programs to create a high-quality professional wrap that will fit your car perfectly. Two Dark is also a leader in CompuStar remote starters and high-performance Lumar window tint. Visit twodarkmotorsports.com or call 701-509-5275 for more information.
Play ball! Baseball is back in Minot. The Souris Valley Sabre Dogs is Minot's newest summer attraction. Starting June 1st, the Sabre Dogs will bring affordable family fun to newly renovated Corbett Field and become the new summer hangout spot for all ages. Opening weekend is right around the corner. Get your tickets to see all the entertainment, including Miss North Dakota, a B-52 flyover, recording artist Leslie Wyman, and more. Visit SurrisValleySaberDogs.com for more information. Get your tickets while supplies last. Souris Valley Sabre Dogs, when it comes to fun, the sky's the limit.
Sabre Dog Nation, let's get social. Tweet me at TheCullinator34 on Twitter and tell me where you're listening from today. Your message might just get read on air. Souris River Brewing in Minot is Minot's only brewery that brews their beer in town. Open to all ages, Souris River Brewing is dedicated to locally sourced products. Head to Souris River Brewing for a special after-party following every Sabre Dogs Friday home game. Souris River Brewing is also available during games at Corbett Field. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Souris River Brewing, a North Dakota brewing company.
Sabre Dog fans, what's going on? It's your new manager, Corey Thompson, for your 2018 Sabre Dogs.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. This is the postgame show live from Corbett Field.
And welcome back inside the press box at Corbett Field. The final score from this one, the Sabre Dogs take a game 2 from the Hastings Sodbusters, 14-5 with the final. We're joined by Bragg Easton, who had a 4-for-4 evening. Bragg, what was going right for you tonight?
It was good, just seeing the ball well, coming in, hitting it out.
Bragg, talk about this team. You guys are down 4-0 at one point. You had a comeback victory on Sunday. You had a comeback victory last night. I mean, what is it about this team that they're never down?
The whole team's just too good to be out of any game. Everybody anywhere in the lineup can hit well.
Let's talk a little bit about the selflessness that Coach Thompson always preaches. I mean, you guys get excited about sacrifice bunts that move runners just from first to second. I mean, is that a top-down thing? Is that something you guys talk about in the dugout every day?
Absolutely. Everybody's got to do their job and get their thing done and help the team get the dub.
Question is, your thoughts and your impression of E.J. Rennell, who's having a monster season, including a grand slam last night.
He's doing really well. He's definitely a good bat to have in the lineup, and he also gets it done out in center field, chases down a lot of good balls.
Bragg, this offense, why is everyone so good at the plate? Is there a special sauce you guys are drinking, or what's going on?
I think it's just the attitude and the effort that we put in day in. We come here at 1:30 in the afternoon, and we stay here all day long and get the extra reps in, and just the attitude at the plate.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's Bragg Easton. He had a 4-for-4 evening, including a solo shot to right field that I believe is still in the air out there over Williston. Last I checked the radar. The Sabre Dogs win this one 14-5 over the Hastings Sodbusters. The starter for Souris Valley, Austin Carter, his first start of the season. He goes 4 2/3, allows 8 hits, 4 earned runs, faces 24 batters, and strikes out 4. With the win, the Sabre Dogs move to first place in the Lewis Division over the Badlands Big Sticks, who lost 5-0 tonight to the Hub City Hot Shots. Sabre Dogs get 16 hits. The Sodbusters get 9, and the Sabre Dogs win it by 9 runs here in this one tonight. Game 3 will be tomorrow. First pitch is scheduled for 7:05. We'll have pregame right here on the Sabre Dogs Network at 6:50. As you can always catch us on AM 1390 KRRZ, the Souris Valley Sabre Dogs YouTube channel, and of course, ExpeditionLeague.tv. For myself, I'm Colin Holt. Our executive producer and engineer is Scotty Kopaz. Our player of the game is Bragg Easton. He was a great post-game interview. We appreciate him coming up and joining us in the press box. That'll do it from Corbett Field tonight. We appreciate you joining us and checking in on social media. Be back with us at 6:50 tomorrow for Game 2 between the Sabre Dogs and the Sodbusters, or Game 3 that is, as the Sabre Dogs go for a series sweep. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Sabre Dogs Baseball on the radio. That concludes our coverage for tonight. We'll talk to you next time right here on AM 1390 KRRZ.